Ah, I didn't share sound. Let me try again. Stop share. Hate it when I forget to do that. Ah, I didn't share sound. Yeah, nope. Okay, should be going now. Hey, it says it wants to go. Stop share. Hate it when I forget to do that. I didn't share sound. Yeah, no. Okay. Hey, it says it wants to go. Stop share. Hate it when I forget to do that.
We're gonna go away to places still unknown. We're gonna show the way. We made it on our own. We do what we wanna do. The message through our music, it ain't even done. It's true. Yeah, rhythm never stops. 어린 나의 보라고 외쳐져 나왔던 갈등. 눈이 감길 때쯤 무너져 내렸던 노력들. Every part of me 내야만 했던 날들의 힘듦 속에서 버텨나 이젠 자랑스러운 그 이름. Cause Stray Kids still gonna rock on the elevator. Yeah, we head to the top. Stray Kids, we're doing do whatever we want. Yeah, we don't give a what. Know that this is who we are. There ain't no less step up. Oh, we'll never stop. Stray Kids still gonna rock on the elevator. Yeah, we head to the top. Go on and on. 돈과 명예 종물도 원해. 솔직히 더 많은 걸 바라고 달라진 욕심 끝에 남은 건 my team. 그 무엇과도 바꿀 수 없는 가치 another me. 어두운 터널을 걸으며 그려진 우리의 청사진. 청춘을 팔았다 생각하면 살 수 없는 꿈을 산 거지. We still straight, we always stay on the lonely street. 걸어온 이 길을 we don't leave. 영혼은 없대도 I believe the time is spent with we. Remember forever, ever. Oh, I won't let me fall down. So proud of myself, never down. Who we are. 언제까지나 믿어 날. Stray Kids still gonna rock on the elevator. Yeah, we head to the top. Stray Kids, we're till we're done. Do whatever we want. Yeah, we don't give a what. Know that this is who we are. There ain't no less step up. Oh, we'll never stop. Stray Kids still gonna rock on the elevator. Yeah, we head to the top. Go on and on. Stray Kids still gonna rock on the elevator. Yeah, we head to the top. Stray Kids run till we don't do whatever we want. Yeah, we don't give a what. Know that this is who we are. There ain't no less step up. Oh, we'll never stop. Stray Kids still gonna rock on the elevator. Yeah, we head to the top. Go on and on.
Are y'all ready for this?
Hello, everybody. Let me see if I can get this off of here now. Ah,
Hello.
hello, I'm coming.
Hello. I was like, right when I went to go get something over there.
Ah, okay.
You're gonna have to change that background picture to the one I sent in the group chat today.
Oh my
Oh,
God,
yeah, you're right. Hold on. Give me a second.
that one had me sweating.
Let's see. Redo. Hold on. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Hold on.
That boy's trying to kill us all, I swear. He's not even waiting for Christmas. He just giving it to us, giving us our gift now.
Oh, let me tell you. Yeah. I mean, Mom, I'm gonna let you go. Bye. Love you. I was like, hold on, let me get off the phone with my mother. I almost forgot she was on there for a second.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, that was a bit premature. Try again. Ugh.
Oh no.
Did you lose it?
No, it's not the full, like it's too big. How do you adjust
Oh,
it?
you have to make it smaller. You have to go into like a photo editing app.
Huh. I mean, if I put it, oh, okay. But if I put myself sideways, then you can see the whole thing.
Okay.
Hey, look.
Yeah. Damn.
Look at that. Oh, look, see, I'm sideways. But if I put myself this way, you
Oh.
see?
Oh well, you that
I'm
there you
okay
go.
with
That's
that.
yeah,
Okay, I'll keep it then. I'll keep it.
we are good. Holy cow! Are you gonna play with his nipples?
I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about that. I literally was just gonna run my finger.
Run his fingers down his six pack.
Well, and this is from the man who said that he needed to be like his dad who has an 8-pack.
Bro,
Sir, we're
He's
good.
getting there.
yeah. Actually, I can't see well from that picture.
There's another picture that shows the V cut like clear as day.
Why didn't you send that?
I gotta find
Ma'am?
it.
Ma'am.
Hold on.
Oh my god, it's like a censored Playgirl thing episode in here. Which I guess is fine since nobody's in the chat anyway. It's just us girls.
Girl,
I don't know what's going on lately.
I literally was just like, oh, okay, so we're having background music. Awesome. Because I thought you had background playing. My Spotify just decided to play. And what's funny is the one they decided to play was Squabble Up by Kendrick Lamar. So all I hear is like certified pedophile. I was like, whale.
Bam.
Oh, that one might be a little bit better. Let me see about that one. Oh, but I can see what you mean. Hello there.
Okay, did it export? It did not export again. Alrighty. Man, this projection project is going to be the end of me.
For the house for Christmas.
Yes.
I feel like the other one showed up. This one's like my head's blocked. Yeah, better. Look at those veins. You see those?
Yeah, I know. Yes, we see.
I could get an IV
We
in that
see.
thing, no problem.
Coming from a nurse, I see. That's the first thing.
Yeah, but she's not that kind of nurse. She sees different things on her job.
I do blood draws though. We did actually have a guy in our office.
We actually had a guy in our office.
Because we do genetic testing. So if we need to.
Well, there's
What did
nobody
I
here.
miss?
Okay, nothing. Like, it's okay.
I'm not even try to export that yet.
I mean, it's not like the other one where I'm like looking at it. This one's at least hidden. It's like, no, don't look at him. I've been like, my mom was telling me, so my abuela keeps thinking that I actually have a husband because she was looking at my nephew and she's like, when are you gonna have one? And I was just like, what do you mean? There's your grandchild right there, your great grandchild right there. And she's like, okay, but actually Poppy went out a newborn. I was just like, when my husband gets a clue and recognizes me. And and she's like, oh, okay.
Oh my god. You're gonna confuse that lady so bad.
Oh, I know. My mom was just like, she's still thinking that you have a husband. I said, listen, keep thinking that way. Manifest.
Channing manifests everything that they do, so why can't you?
That's what I'm saying, right, girl? Let's be honest here. Like, he will be
Did you
mine
see
one
that?
day.
I don't remember if it was on Insta or what it was, but somebody's like, K-pop idols that are into Latino girls, and
I
Alex.
sent that to you. I know. I sent that.
Yeah, and Felix and Bane Chan was on there, and then all the Asian girls are like, "Who told you that?" Like,
Yeah, I
jealous
know. I was
much?
like, did you hear it straight from their mouth? And they're just
It's
like, I
like,
think one
God,
time
y'all
he
really
said like,
can't take the joke, can you?
yeah, they were like, I think one time he said he liked Spanish. He thought the Spanish like the sexy language or something like that. They're like, he's
Well,
just talking
yeah.
about the language and this and that. He didn't mean the people. And I'm just like, okay, but
Did he
have
tell
you
you
seen
that?
us people? I know, right? Have you seen them people that speak the Spanish? Thank you.
Yeah, those
Did he tell
Latino
you that he
people, they're a
didn't?
bit spicy. I know, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, it
I'm
kind of
so
pisses
over
me off
people
about the.
being so
I
sensitive
think
and like none of them have a damn chance anyway. Relax.
except for me, obviously.
There's one
Obviously.
one or two people that I follow on X that is continuously putting, Bane Chan is not going to marry you. Lino is not going to marry you. I mean, she just goes down the list and she's like, so get over your shit.
First of all, they only have interactions with either one, the idols, or two, the fans. He's got to marry either or. Okay,
Yeah, I know.
so let's be real here. Let's be real. I'm leaning more towards the fans because he has more delululism with them than he does with the idols. So
Oh, yeah.
let's be
Well, you
honest
know,
here.
we would never know because God forbid one should even look in the same direction as where a female idol is, and people wouldn't
First of
blow the
all,
fuck up.
yeah, right.
So stupid.
With the whole Han thing, I know that was so stupid. Like, first of all, so I
If
did
I
little
if I had a secret account, I would have logged on and went to that dipshit that said that and been like, "Oh, since we're claiming other people's body autonomy, how about we start with your lobotomy, you dipshit?" Don't even with me. I can take someone down without using one damn curse word, and it's not pleasant.
If I'm being honest, I
So
don't know what lobotomy means. So what is it?
they used to stick like an ice pick right in the corner of your eye, and it damaged that frontal lobe, and so you had like no personality left. Like
Why would they do that?
you were literally a drooling zombie because they could.
They did
They
it
did
for a lot of reasons.
the Kennedys did it to their oldest daughter because she was sexually active. I'm like, have you seen her dad who is bringing his bitches over to their house with the house
Can
full
you
of
blame
people
him?
and fucking her upstairs? That's what she grew up with. Well, how do you think she's going to act? But she's female. She can't do that, you know?
Oh my Lord. Oh
Yeah,
my
we are so out of that.
Yeah, nowadays females running the world. They don't give a fuck. Oh, we've been going to
The
everybody.
whole martial law thing in South Korea this week.
Oh my
Holy crap.
Lord.
It has just been
Has it been lifted?
oh yeah.
Oh, it was lifted like
the
within
people-
3 hours.
Yeah, because I mean the men did do it, but it was usually the older men that's already done their military service. The younger men who have not been in it yet weren't really a part of it. However, the women are the ones that took this shit over because they are not scared. They are not going to deal with this bullshit. They did this shit in the 80s. They were literally going up to the line of the military, which I guarantee you none of those military guys wanted to hurt any of the citizens because they are a citizen. But they
Yeah.
were like shoving their rifles back in their faces and cussing them out. And you're not going to keep it. And they were literally helping the politicians climb the wall to get back into the, what do they call it? Anyway, so that they can
Into their
assemble and
parliament.
vote down. Yeah. And vote down the martial law because that's the only way they could do it. This president, the reason he declared a military martial law
He
is
was about to
because
get
he can
impeached.
literally become a dictator. He takes over all media. He takes over everything. And the only way it could be stopped is by a vote in parliament. But then he sent all of them home and had the military surround the
Tried
parliament
to
building
bar
so they
them from
couldn't.
getting back in.
Right.
Mhm.
So yeah, that did not work. And now he's out there on his knees trying to kiss ass and apologize. Dude, your approval rating went from 20% to negative 20%. You need to get the fuck out. I mean,
if he probably would have done it around the time when North Korea did that kind of shit where he became a dictator, then maybe they could have gotten it, but they went for the democracy route. So it only
So-
makes like it's not gonna be able to change.
The last time that this happened was actually in the 80s.
Yeah, in the
And
80s.
they've already said that, I mean, essentially he's going
It
to
was
be
a dictator.
and removed from office, and he's likely going to
Yeah.
go to jail for treason.
Yeah. Because the people that were alive in the 80s, like me, they're all parents now, you know, with their 50s and 60-year-old. We're not going to put up with that bullshit again. And they're not either. They lived, what, 10 years under it? Didn't it lift in like 1994 or some shit? I mean, they lived a long time under that dictatorship. And they were like, yeah, no more, no
The
more.
one thing I said was, or the one thing I saw was, because of this, all of the like everybody that is living in South Korea currently, all of the generations have been under martial law at some point throughout their like childhood. So, but the last two that have done this have ended up being not only removed from office, but then ended up in jail for treason, for trying to overturn democracy. But what I thought was really interesting was like some of the soldiers were even bowing to the civilians, like apologizing that, you know, I'm just doing my job. Like they weren't trying to hurt anybody. There was even people that like had just been removed from the military saying, you know, we know you don't want to hurt anyone. We know you're just doing your job, but this isn't right. So it was fascinating. Unfortunately, too many people in the United States have pew-pews, so I don't think that would ever end up happening civilly.
Which is
here.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I was gonna say like, damn, if only it could happen here, but you know that's not possible.
Yeah,
we don't.
I feel like
here.
The reason
They've been-
it could be
they've been
is
trying
that
to
we
start-
have. Well, I think it's because we have way too much freedom. That we feel like that we're entitled to a lot more than we really should be. Because whenever people do end up going up against the cops and the cops like barricade them and try to push them out and stuff like that, people get just very offensive by that. There's like, oh, you trying to stop us? That's funny. And so it just escalates more than it needs to escalate. Just
the
from
thing with police officers, I mean, I was a police officer, so I'm speaking on this. When 2020 happened and those police officers were taking citizens out that were literally just doing their legal protests, there was no Antifa antics or anything like that. I was like, you are literally a brown shirt taking orders from a dictator in your state. You are no longer a law enforcement officer. So I lost all respect for them. But like in the South Korea, like I said, the military didn't want to be there. They're civilians too. But hey, Spa Child, I don't know who that is. I've probably seen this one on there.
You said Spa? You said Spa Child?
It's Spa Child. My mouth was full. You know, I did two and three things at the same time. Anyway, the problem is they have been wanting us to start civil war with each other for a very, very, very long time. That's how they're going to want to declare martial law and try to take over everything. What they fail to understand, because they all walk around with their heads up each other's asses, they do not realize how many pew-pews we have in America that they have no clue is out there. Like, there are people out here that scare me. Like, they have literal tanks, they have rocket launchers, I mean, this is a militia, this is military style citizenry.
Don't some of them even have like minefields? They're like, yeah, but come in my house like this.
Yeah, they do. Especially up though in the mountains where they may or may not be off grid. But yeah, that's but it's your first live. Awesome. So how old are you? Who's your bias? And how long have you been staying? Now I forgot I was gonna say. Damn it. Lost my train
That
of thought.
awesome. Girl, we already know that. Move on.
I know, right? Oh, that's what it was. See, when Sugar had his big deal going on, from that fucking scooter.
Oh my
his
lord.
wife was in a scandal, like big time scandal. So he and his little PR people were trying to switch the media, what the media was talking about, and put more pressure on that stupid incident. And I guarantee you it was his PR people that also probably started this whole anti-sugar thing, because it wasn't BTS, it wasn't Army, and I don't know if very many other fandoms that participated in it, because it's just like right after, Sunhan, we see what happened to him. Everything they do against every idol could always happen to your favorite at any time. So it needs to be stopped. I don't care who is who. I don't care if it's Hybe, SM. I don't care if it's a tease, P1. I don't care. It needs to stop, because it will happen to yours eventually.
They are literally human like the rest of us. There's no need to go as far as you go. If you have an issue, move on to the next group. Like, you don't have to like stick to the group. If you have an issue with the group, move on to the next one. Like, it's not that big deal. There's plenty of them out there for you to choose from.
Oh God. And
Like,
there's
come
so
on.
many groups out there.
Well, along
16, Felix Bias, Anne's a Felix Bias. I haven't seen Anne in a really long time. I hope she's okay.
Oh yeah.
3 years. That's about okay. So what album did you come in on? I came on right before Replay was dropped. So I had that Maxident, Lino, and Ian to try to differentiate between, which was nearly impossible for a new stay.
I think I was Go Live.
I feel like they definitely all come into their own and have carved out their own identity now. I feel like it's really difficult to not be able to tell them apart now.
Speaking of that, like literally I had watched a video from back then. Which one was it? It was one of their very older videos, and I was just crying during the whole thing because like it's so like brought back so like many feelings from that.
It wasn't Levanter, was it? God, I cry every time I hear that damn song.
Well, no, I don't think it was Levanter. It was like a week ago. No, a few days ago, but I can't remember which it was. But it was just like the nostalgia that I felt from it. Like it was just because like to see how they were back then, to see how they were now. It kind of felt like, whenever you see your child grown up and they're like 20 something years old and all you can do is remember them when they're a little kid. And it just kind of felt like that, where you're just like, oh, I remember when they used to be like this, and now they're like, they know who they are, they know what they want to do, and they're just like with so many confidence. And I'm just like, I love you the way you are, and I love how much you've grown, but I've also missed like that a little bit.
They're innocent. They're innocence. Yeah. Yeah. When Ian is just staring, when Ian is just staring at Hyunjin during their pre-debut. I mean, although they had been friends for a couple of years, but he still had that mentality that Hyunjin was the most beautiful guy he had ever seen. And you could tell when he looks at him. Now he's just like annoyed when Hyunjin's around. Hyunjin lays on him, messes up his hair.
Hyunjin's not even a drama llama anymore. You notice how he does not react that much anymore. And I'm just like,
the freaking dinosaur prank when he was like stone faced.
Oh my God.
Still going.
I was like, Hyunjin's getting eaten. He didn't even move.
Yeah. All he did was like, my boy, what happened to you? Like they broke you.
Felix is already like 2 rooms over.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry, those 3 rolling chairs going.
Nothing is as funny. Nothing is as funny though.
With the hanger, I'm like, what are you going to do with the hanger against the Velociraptor?
But Han's reaction to the fake spider, I was pissing my pants. That was so freaking funny.
He basically did like a drop and roll type of thing. Okay, he dropped down low, rolled off that damn bed, and stayed down.
I know, so funny.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Hilarious.
I tell you, I am going to bawl if they do Stray Kids at the concerts, because that song just hits me, knowing where they came from and how far they've came, and it just, yeah.
So everything
I can't even talk about it because I'll start crying.
everything that I've been seeing for like the fan
Project.
the fan projects, I can guarantee you that song is going to be in there.
I guarantee you that the whole stadium is going to be singing it. They
So
did
I
it
see
at
that they're
Lolla.
doing 3 projects. So one of them is trying to do a video project, and it's like a mashup of different dances. The other one is the pictures on the light sticks, and then the last one is the flags.
See, I don't know what the
they
flag
said
thing is yet.
so.
I
They
did
said
see that
those who are
the
in
thing on
pit
your
3,
light stick is the hearts that they're doing.
They said that on for pit 3, if you're in pit 3 to have an Australian flag, so that way they can basically like know where they're coming from home or whatever, so they know like we could be their home away from home. And then for pit 1 and 2, they want to do Korean flags, keep the same mentality. But what I feel like they should do is they should switch it up. So like pit 3, they could stick to Australian flag. Pit 1, Korean, or and like pit 2 could be like the Texas flag, because hello, you got to also remember Texas is here for you as well. Like we're here.
Yeah.
So it'd be nice to have
I don't
all
know
three
why you couldn't
together.
Why you couldn't carry in more than one flag. You know, you can hold up what you want to. What's people going to do? Jump you? I mean, it's like, come
Yeah.
on, dude. So,
But I didn't want to like say nothing, because then if I said something, they'd just be like, okay, but let's not make it about Texas. I'm like, well, they're in Texas, so why not? That's what Texas is good at. We're good at making
we're
it about
only in
us.
Texas for one show, and then we move on to DC, and so.
Yeah.
But,
Even if it
yeah.
would just be like the American flag, because I mean,
They're in
my
America.
God,
we
they've
would
been
we
spending a
would we would
significant amount of
totally
time.
take them in and let them be citizens, because they're exemplary people.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
Speaking of,
Just a second. Where are you from, Spy Child? Okay, you can go ahead. It'll take a minute.
as far as like the global groups, specifically under JYPE, the stuff that's going on with Vicha.
Who was it that left? It kept popping up on my FYP, but I haven't had time to like sit down
Is
and
it
actually.
KG?
I don't know anything about Vicha, so I can't tell you.
I don't know anything about her. I don't know anything about the group either. All I know is that she specifically is a minor. This is a group that is based in LA and is being treated with the mentality of training in Korea. So there's a lot of things that JYPE can get nailed with in this
Child labor laws,
including not only labor laws but child abuse. My understanding is that there may have been some sexual abuse as well. Like
From
the
JYP?
starvation and the child labor laws with only paying $500 a week. My understanding is in California, if you are working more than 40 hours, it's a minimum of $1,400 a week. So there's
No, wait, hold
and
up.
then charging them.
Hold up.
What?
$1,400 a week to be
If
paid?
they're working, because they're working more than 40 hours.
You know, I only get paid like a little over $500 a week.
You know, I only get $100 a day to babysit all these ruffians.
Ma'am.
And that's if I
$100
work.
a day?
Well,
$100 a day.
Also like
it's
in
way under minimum wage.
But they're also charging them for the house that they are being forced to stay in. And
well, but they do that in Korea. I think they think that because they are, but he even said they're not a K-pop group, so you can't even fall on that excuse. Well, they're treating them like K-pop artists, because they're not. They want them to be an American group. Well, if they're an American group and they're on American soil, you have to follow American laws.
Correct.
It is not that hard to figure out. He reads and speaks English very well. He should know what the hell's going on. And if he doesn't, he needs to figure shit out.
Well, how involved is JYP in the management of these companies or the management of these groups? I don't know,
but he's the one that started that one.
I think it's JYPE, and they're going to find themselves in just as much hot water. And JYP needs to make a statement differentiating himself, especially in the United States.
I think he's in charge of them, though.
He's
because
definitely in charge of Vicha because he's mentioned that multiple times. That's what he's focusing on, and he wants to Americanize that group, even though they're being run by a K-pop
Then if that's the
entertainment
case,
company.
he better come out and publicly admonish the treatment of
apologize.
these girls.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Yeah, because you can't starve our girls like that. We're not Korea.
Absolutely not. Well, it's
We don't play those
inhumane to
games.
even do it to Korean idols in
Yeah.
Korea. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it makes
which is why
disgusting.
Channy got in trouble for getting the
Twice.
girls from
Mhm.
Twice food. It's ridiculous. And that the hidden
It really is.
cameras were in the pantry and in the kitchen so that they could monitor what these girls are eating at home.
Well, I was listening to an ex K idol, and she was saying they do weigh-ins, like random drug tests, but it's random weigh-ins. And if you weigh more than this or you weigh more than that, they send you off somewhere to like sweat the weight off and all this other. I'm just like,
Well,
You
and
know,
like
I
that
need
should
to
the
join that.
standards are asinine. Standards are asinine.
well, and like even going back to Felix, because now you could see in his live with Han and Hyunjin, he was drooling over them eating food in front of him, and him
Oh, yeah.
making comments on Bubble again that he's not eating because he's not healthy. If he wants to be a certain size, that is his prerogative.
How adorable would he be, Chunky? I feel like
Absolutely.
he'd
And
be-
he's any one of them. I don't.
Yeah,
I
but
think that
I think with Felix, it also has to do with his image as far as Louis Vuitton and all of that stuff as well.
well,
So-
but that to me says more about the beauty standards for and not like this is brand new, but the beauty standards for modeling and all of that is so unrealistic compared
Well,
to real life.
He went on that water diet before he walked the runway. Oh, I was pissed when I read that.
Yeah. That's
I was like,
Shit.
boyfriend, you exude at least 12,000 calories every single day. You need to be eating food.
yeah.
Oklahoma. So like around Tulsa or Oklahoma City or further west.
But I just
I'll go through Oklahoma when I have to.
if JYP is going to take responsibility for Vicha, then he needs to get ahead of this in the United States because
He better
I
get
mean,
a legal
all of these-
representation
all of
because
these
he's going to
groups-
need it.
like I can't wait to see what dirt ends up coming out about how SM is treating Cat's Eye.
Oh my gosh, SM has just got
Wow.
big issues. There was this video I saw. It was the funniest thing, but it was so funny because this girl was just like, I feel so sorry about what's going on. Like, what is going on in the K-pop world right now? Like, it's just falling apart with all these groups, except for Stray Kids. But everywhere else, like, definitely, they're falling apart.
I think it's because international fans are making a fuss. And I'm not saying that's a good thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
I think it's because they finally
but
got
when international fans are literally bringing in 75% of your profit, you might want to quit telling us to sit down and shut up.
I think
Because
that
we will, and we will close our wallets and you will get nothing.
First of all, I feel like it's not that we just making a fuss about things. I think it's just that they're just not used to people actually defending their idols.
Yeah.
Because obviously, as you can see, like they're not doing it. They're just letting the mistreatment happen, and we're not
Yeah.
like that.
Nope.
We're not the ones.
We see them as actual humans and not
Yeah.
property.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that water
Especially
diet
since-
thing, boy, that pissed me off. Whew.
Like we're used to seeing our like celebrities do what they want to do. Sure, they have some media management, no big deal. 'Cause of course, that is their job. But for the most part, they do what they want to do. Like, it don't bug us.
Well, and there's a theory being floated that part of the reason why there was a third drop of signed albums for Stray Kids was to try and divert attention from the Vicha situation as far as JYPE goes.
That's not even a
that
real
couple
drop. It's
signed-
canceling and dropping.
Mhm.
Yeah, they can't even call it that because people are getting canceled, and like all of their orders are getting canceled, not just one. And this, I know that one girl has tried 3 times to get her stuff, and she's only getting 4, like she's supposed to, and they have canceled every freaking one of her orders. And that's why they keep saying, "Oh, restock." No, you didn't. You fucking canceled everybody's orders.
I know, seriously. Thankfully, they haven't done it with me, but
Well, and I've been seeing stuff that it's only people that are not in the United States that their orders are getting canceled.
No.
Okay.
That's a lie. That is a
Because
lie.
now everyone wants to blame us for whatever's going on with this, but
It's Republic
my
Records.
Lord.
It's not us.
right.
I mean, I understand they probably flagged some accounts because, some people did buy, 4, 8, 12 albums, and so a lot of people don't get a chance to buy one.
I
But
definitely tried
canceling-
it with 2 accounts, but it didn't work.
it didn't work. But even people that have literally just ordered just the 4 albums, I don't know if they had been flagged previously because maybe they tried that, with 8, or I don't know what happened, but all their stuff, their whole orders are getting canceled. And then all of a sudden, like, restock. I'm like, that's not a fucking restock. That's because you canceled all these orders. So
Yeah.
it's a headache, and I don't know what's going on, but
Even though it would be even more cutthroat, I feel like I would want to see albums signed by like all of them. Instead of it being just a single signature, have a limited number that is signed by all of them, and have
I
that
don't
maybe
know.
be a drawing thing.
And that's
A lot.
definitely like one of the issues of wanting to get more than one album is because of the fact that there's only a chance to get one of the members. Like I wanted to get 8 to have a better chance of getting at least like one of each member instead of just getting like one of the members.
that did not work for me. I got 2 Bang Chan and 2 Bennies. So
I think I got 3. I got 3 Bennies, 2 Channies, and 1 Lino.
yeah. So I don't know. And the international fans, I understand they're upset, but you know what? It's because you do not have a distribution in your country. That's what Republic Records is here for, is for distribution. That's who we order it from, literally. They don't do much promotion from what I can see, but
No, they do not.
that's
Republic
the whole thing.
Records needs to think about doing that whole fan meeting stuff. Like, get that on the ball.
Oh
How
no,
about
right? Or pop-up stores. Pop-up stores would be nice.
that? Pop-up stores. AT's got a pop-up store. Why can't we get a pop-up store?
P1 Harmony has a pop-up store. There's I don't know about TXT, but there's a lot of K-pop things that have had pop-up stores in America, and they have done
Yeah,
very
what the
well.
fuck?
ATEEZ
We
has
want
their
pop-up
official
stores.
merch store on Amazon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Why don't we have it?
because they make their money in the shipping.
Speaking
Literally.
of
I bet.
ATEEZ, have you seen the video?
See, 3 Hans and an IN. I had to pay for my Han. I could not get a Han to save my life.
from ATEEZ is very much like Felix. Like, he also will dress in
Very
gorgeous
feminine,
fashion, but in
feminine,
women's
yeah.
fashion. He is talk about a nerd in a hot man's body. The way that he is about.
Is he the one that does
obsessed with
Legos?
Yes.
Oh, I saw
And then
that
Sean
live.
put the freaking sword in his mouth. And he's like,
Oh.
I saw that. I watched it like 3 or 4 times. I was just rolling. I didn't get the context. It was just the look on his face and the noises coming out of his mouth. I was dying. And then someone's like, he's a serious germaphobe, number 1. And he's a serious Lego person. So Sam coming in there and putting one of his Legos in his mouth was like, like right underneath that top tier of annoyance.
Because he ate San's cake.
That's what I heard. He ate Son's cake. So I'm like, payback is a bitch.
I feel
Not
like
only-
that was justified. That was justified.
He didn't just eat San's cake. He ate San's cake on a live while San was in the comments.
I gotta go watch that. That is hilarious.
I'll have
That
to
is
Oh
watch
my
that.
god, it was so funny.
That's like something Nikki from Enhypen would do to one of his members. But I don't think he'll do that anymore. He got so much damn hate for accidentally blowing out a candle. I doubt he even wants to be in any other birthday lives. That poor kid.
That was an accident.
I know. That's why I said he accidentally did it. He didn't even do it on purpose, and they all wanted to, like, they were sending death threats for it. I'm like, dude is
That is
17,
so stupid.
and it was an accident. So,
That was so stupid.
well, K-Nets are stupid. That's all I can say.
Did you see that sticky challenge that's going around where Nikki did it and V did it? And I'm just like, when are our boys gonna do it? I know Hyunjin did like a little piece of it during one of the concerts, but like,
Sticky
hello.
challenge.
Did
Sticky
you
challenge.
see V doing the one dance? Why I'm blanking on, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
First of all, why your face covered, my boy? I wanted to see the whole expression when you did that. Why your face covered?
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, but maybe because you wanted us to pay
I
more
don't know
attention
what
to
you're
that body
talking about.
because my lord, that body.
Oh, he
military
has
been
gotten
good
buff
for
in the
you.
military. I
Military
know.
has been good for you, and I can
I
just
love-
imagine what our boys will look like.
And
I love
J-Hope
V
doing the sticky
anyway,
challenge? Oh my
mainly
god.
because didn't J-Hope like delete his though?
But it lives on. The internet is forever. It is out there.
Oh, I know.
Where?
You gotta look for
where?
it because
I'm gonna have to look for it.
it's on TikTok somewhere. I promise.
I just gotta
Oh,
look
I'm
up
sure
J-Hope sticky
everybody
challenge.
screen records this stuff. I have so many screen recordings. I'm gonna have to put them on a cloud because my phone is acting up. It keeps telling me I don't have enough memory. I'm like, I've already used 500 gigabytes. Well, yeah, I have. It can't possibly be all the pictures and videos I download on the daily.
J-Hope.
Mine couldn't possibly be all of the pictures and videos of Stray Kids related pictures.
Exactly. Yeah,
Kinda
like
the
my
one
phone.
behind Claudia's
My
head.
phone is hooked up to my Fire Stick screensaver. You know, where it does pictures that come off your phone or whatever. I have not seen a family photo on my Fire Stick in 2 years. Claudia's over there searching.
I found it. Why is he so covered up?
I feel so
Like,
bad with him losing his puppy. That dog is like his
yeah.
child. And the people in the comments were so fucking disgusting. If I could reach out and throat punch, I would have like punched them in the throat and then poked their eyes out because it was disgusting.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Look, she's all happy.
it's because. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no. I was just gonna say I just don't understand the entitlement and the feeling of ownership over these idols. It's heartbreaking. It really is.
So
And they wonder why they love international fans better.
that actually brings me to like what I was saying. So I like went through another video and it brings up One Verse. Y'all know that video I sent y'all with One Verse?
Mm-hmm.
The one where he's doing something weird about meeting a person or something like that. I don't know. You sent two One Verse videos. I don't know which one it is.
I don't remember
Yeah.
at this point. I just know I sent you.
I have 3 Pomeranians and I
Well-
lost mine in July. And I cried more over my dog dying than I ever have either one of my parents. I have
Yeah,
never cried over my parents dying ever. But
Well-
when Belle died, I literally sat in the bathtub for over an hour, just bawling my eyes out. And I cried for like 18 straight hours. And then I was done. I still miss her daily. Her little snarkiness.
Oh.
It's
Her
hard.
little butt wiggle prance when she walked.
But no, it's just because that company, I don't think they I think that's the one company that doesn't mistreat their idols because these boys do whatever the fuck they want, bro. They do
Oh, really?
whatever they want. for one, the amount of videos I've seen that they do of what stuff they do. Like, first of all, two of the members are North Korean refugees.
I saw that one from
Two of the members.
2013 and one from 2019. Yeah.
So
And-
yeah,
but
because one of them escaped before
one of
he
them
was a
was like
teen.
13 when he came over here, and he
Before
worked.
he was a teen.
Yeah,
He had
worked
to travel through
jobs
3
to go to
continents
school.
to get here. Yeah.
Yeah. But he was working as a preteen jobs so that he could support himself and still going to school when they
Yeah.
discovered him.
I wonder where his parents were though. Like,
Probably
Is it
still
his-
in North Korea.
probably. They're just like, get out of here while you still can.
I mean,
But
if
then they have
we
the
were like that,
American
I would
one.
want my kids gone.
They have the American member. He is so funny. Like, he has no filter whatsoever. Man curses like a sailor. Okay. And he had this one video where he said ass fat or something like that, and he like breaks what is it? Oh, he was like flowers in my ass, and he gets up and there's like literally flowers in his butt crack. And I'm just like, did you really? And
They're gonna
the
fit
video
right
that I
in around
literally,
here.
yeah, the video that I literally just saw, that made me think of this was the fact that they were like in a chair and they were holding hands and they were just like praying for our CEO's stress to go away, and then the next second they were gone, and it like worked. And I'm just like, that's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Funny.
And I think one of them is gay because he gives off like pretty vibes.
Really.
Yeah, he gives
That's
off
what I
very
don't
cute.
get. Everybody's like, oh, they can't come out because their career will be over and stuff like that. They're literally having gay pride parades in South Korea now, so I don't understand. But then again, I don't understand the dipshit going off on Han about his fucking tattoos that he's never actually showed us either. So,
First of all, if that's what he wants to do, let him do it. Like, fuck me. Who cares?
They can't
Okay.
show them because then you have weird ass people showing up
Trying
getting
to copy
a tattoo in
them?
the same freaking spot,
Bro,
and
so
then
Right.
showing it on a fan
weird.
call. Ugh.
That is like so
I
weird.
so want to go get a tattoo altogether when we're in DC. Just like a
Oh,
little
girl.
small one. Just like a little
I've been-
small one
I
somewhere.
wanted to get a tattoo, so we should definitely do that. I want to get a
We
tattoo.
should, yeah.
But so I was telling my sister about the tattoo that I kind of want. I want to get each of the members on going up my leg, right?
Mhm.
Mm.
And so she was just like, "You wanna do
Can you
that?"
not
Like,
have like a skazoo ladder?
girl, I was like, how should I do it though? But then I'm also thinking like, damn, if you think about it though, like that's 8 men that's gonna be on my leg for like the rest of my life.
But you can
I've
put,
committed it.
a skazoo
Wait.
ladder
Are
on
you
it,
gonna
and then
get
it's
the
not
scissors,
bent.
or are you gonna get? What are you wanting to get?
Like, so I wanted to get how you say it again?
The
Tanya?
skizoos?
Skazoos.
No, the other one. Caricature.
Oh, caricature. Yeah.
The character figures. So, it's like each of the members cartoon versions of themselves with like a
Okay.
bigger head with like 2 things that they like. So like Sungmin will be in a Piku onesie with having a speaker, and then like Lino would be with his cat eating pudding, and Han will have like his headphones eating some chocolate cake, like that kind of stuff. And I was thinking of having each of the members like a 3-inch tattoo going of each of them going up my leg on the side of it.
Aw, that'd
You
be
Right?
just
It would
gotta-
look cute, right?
You just need to find an artist that does caricatures. I know that I had a friend at one time that he lived in Vegas, and that's what he did up there, but he's not there anymore. I think he's in Dallas. I don't know. I don't keep up with people anymore.
Tattoo idea for us to get together as a group, I think should just be the word stay. But whatever font.
Yeah.
I feel like it should be like the Stray Kids font.
Yeah.
Yeah. But where? Like in different places?
I mean,
Well, you can get it wherever you want to.
yeah, as long as it's the same tattoo.
Maybe I'll get it right here.
You're gonna get Channy's NDA.
He's like, sign here. Sign here. I said maybe that'll convince him more because he's like, damn, she really went through all this trouble to get my signature on the NDA. Like, get it?
I'm telling
put
you,
it on my back.
man. I saw that dress and I was like, oh my God, I can so see Claudia showing up in Arlington with signed NDAs
DNA.
to hand to Teddy.
Did you
Signed
see that
DNA.
body on that girl though? I'm gonna need to work it to get that body.
Did you see at the one Hannah show that the kid said, write whatever you want on me, I'm getting it tattooed tomorrow, and she drew 3 waves on his wrist and he went and got it tattooed on his wrist the next day?
I should do that too. Like, if you're gonna be coming down from that stage, write whatever you want. I'll get it.
Mhm.
First of all, kiss, and I'll get that lip. Like, I'll get your lips put on me. Let me know.
Yeah.
Let me know.
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine? Oh my Lord!
Well,
can you imagine?
I can
getting
tell
that
you
man's
some
lips on me like
stories.
that?
Because way back when I was on radio, I got to meet a lot of 80 artists. Frankie Goes to Hollywood. I was hanging out with them one night and I was talking to him and he said, you know, I actually had one. Now, mind you, this dude is gay. Queer as a $3 bill. Sweet as can be. I loved him. He was so much fun. He said some chick raised her skirt and had him sign her lips. And I'm like, that's disgusting.
I'm sorry. Oh, gross! I literally, it took me a second because I
It
was
was
just like,
not. It
I
was
was like,
not
how
a
do you do
burqa.
that?
It was not a burqa. It was the
my
underskirt.
No.
I literally was just like, what do you need to raise your skirt for that for?
And the sad thing is that was the 80s. That was Demi Moore Bush time.
No, this was early 2000s.
No, gross. Did he do it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Gross.
Well, he didn't have to touch it. He just used the Sharpie and then he handed
I
her the
don't
Sharpie
care.
back.
I don't care. Just
I know
like,
it's
she must have taken weeks to get that like perfectly shaven enough to do that. Like, oh my gosh.
Oh
some people
no,
just
for
keep
You
real.
know
it
what?
that
Speaking
way.
of,
See,
Like,
I've
you
been
know
an
what?
asshole and
I
it's
could
just
get
been like,
I could get it.
ugh.
I could get a tattoo on my boob and my family would never see it. Because nobody sees my boob but me. And the
I can't say
ghost.
that same, so I guess I really can't.
Same, Claudia. I'm right there with you.
I was like, well, you see what happened with.
I'm trying to find pajamas to
I
wear in
walk
the
around
hotel
like
room.
Chan does, unfortunately.
Yeah, exactly. I once fell
That-
asleep on the couch and my shirt raised up. Like, how am I supposed to control that?
That hotel I sent you, Claudia, for Arlington, a tease stayed there. And I was like, oh, maybe the kids will stay there. But then I saw the prices and I'm like, fuck that.
That's what I was
I'll stay
saying,
at our
like-
hotel. And then we can come to that hotel and just chill and hang out at the bar and see if anything happens.
Yeah. Like, we are roomies here. What do you mean?
I know.
Like, calm down.
Like I'm really good about sneaking room cards away. I could just sneak that room card away. See?
Damn, girl. You know where they're gonna be at. Let's go to the gym. Let's get serious about this workout.
Right. I don't know that we
Let's
could
not-
get into the gym if we're not
But
staying
now
there
that-
though.
But let's not be like those girls that look like they're pretending to work out when they do
Oh
the
my
workout.
God. You mean not wearing denim mini skirts to do the
Both,
treadmill
right?
and the bike?
Yes.
Denim
I said
jean.
let's get
all
some spray
things.
bottles to make it look like we were actually sweating, so we look like we actually was there to work out.
Oh, it
like-
makes me sweat thinking about going into a gym. Are you kidding me? I don't need
I was
any
like, come
help.
on, let's not be amateurs now. Let's not be amateurs.
I'm like, I'll be over here acting like I'm lifting weights.
Me,
No, I
and
do
a
need-
I
mini
do
skirt.
need
I'm
to
not trying to
start-
give them boys nightmares.
I do.
Bro,
I do need to. Well, and let's not take the towels and wipe their sweat off the thing so that we can sleep with it at night either, because that's just gross. That is
if I
like
manage to get their
bodily
DNA,
function.
let me tell you, I've been working with some witchcraft crap. I haven't started yet, but I'm thinking of it. Okay, if I could get their DNA, it's over. It's over for everybody. It's over
We
for
like
them.
the DNA. We're gonna figure
It's
out
like-
Conan
it's like-
real quick.
just one hair, and I can see Claudia running down to get the DNA shit started with their eggs so she can have Channing's baby.
It'll just be like,
Witch.
shh, Gwenchana. Ding, ding, ding.
Bro. Don't give me ideas, you guys. Stop. I'm that Delulu. I'm that Delulu.
Funny.
I'm like
Yeah.
borderline insane here. Like, quit.
Ah, see, now I'm hot.
Oh, hold on. Should I turn away? Don't look at me then.
Ugh. Like I said, I'm still trying to find PJs to wear in the hotel rooms because I don't sleep in anything.
Yeah.
Same.
And now I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
sleep in something.
Yeah. That's how Amethyst is too. She's gonna have to sleep in something.
Let me tell you, my Amazon wish
She's in
list.
your bed. I don't care as long as she ain't willing to be naked.
My Amazon wish
That
list
might get a little weird.
was like a bag for the concerts, for like in the stadiums, a bag for traveling to the concerts, a light stick. My Christmas wish list is all Stray Kids related.
We talked about this last Sunday when we had like a dead
Seriously.
chat and it was just me and Claudia. Getting
We talk about
disposable
anything
rain.
because it was just
I
us.
know. Disposable rain thingies in case it starts raining. Because a lot of stadiums won't let you take an umbrella. I think it'll let you take like the fold-up kind, like I got for 8, that little compact one, which is great, for keeping the sun off and stuff. But if it starts raining, you can't use
There's
your umbrella
Guzu
in the
PJs?
stadium. What?
There's Guzu PJs?
Yes, but not for fat people, so I can't wear them.
Damn.
Like I
So I
literally
got-
ordered the Skizu onesie that they had last year, and they never got them, and then they just refunded my money, and I'm like,
So I bought some new Stitch pajamas, right? Where'd you go? See? Look how cute
Mhm,
that is,
it's cute.
right? Well, my little sister, she took a picture of me holding the baby, Mateo, right? And so she sent it to me. And I was looking at myself, I'm like, oh my gosh, I look like a beanbag chair, you guys. I was like, you didn't tell me I look like a beanbag chair. Like, delete it right now. Like, at this point, I'm basically the baby's chair.
That's
was
okay.
like-
I gotta start walking and stuff to be able to stand for the whole thing.
Honestly, okay, so especially when Shannon called us out, like, y'all stay fit, right? Like, damn it, now I gotta go to the gym because
I
can't show
know.
up looking like I
Like,
do. I need to
no,
see-
I need a
so-
trainer.
Yeah, I'd definitely
My
take that trainer.
my neighbor back behind me over here, the one I always borrow my ladder from, she's like, "Do you want to start walking with me?" And I'm like, "No."
Gotta
And
get
it's
that
not
energy up.
because it's not because I don't want to start walking with her. It's I know how she walks, and she walks slower than I do, and that's just not going to happen. I'm
Okay,
like, I can
so-
barely make it halfway around the block when I'm chasing my dog. So no,
So
I need to leg up.
I had found this one video, and it was like so true. So they're literally like complaining about like everything that's happening. They're just like, first of all, the mistreatment that international fans get is beyond ridiculous, to the point where the fact that y'all had a Japanese comeback album drop, then y'all having another album drop, and then y'all had the audacity to drop tour dates, and then the tickets 4 days later to prepare us. And not only did y'all drop the tour dates, y'all are having them in baseball stadiums, and in the pits areas it's not even seated. And to be in Texas in June with no seating
In the baseball, yeah.
is outside arena is ridiculous. And they're just like they're gonna have people pushing each other. They're gonna have people camping for days. They're gonna have people fainting from the heat. Like, that's non-negotiable, which is why I gotta lose weight, because I can go in literally barely anything. Okay, so I need to lose weight if I'm gonna be showing some body, so I'm not so hot.
Well,
That's why I'm
number
not so
one,
worried about raining.
they've
I'm
already
just more worried
said-
about chafing.
they already said that there is no camping. They will remove you for camping, and supposedly
like-
there's like different lines for the pit tickets. So
Yeah,
unless
so
you
pit 1,
know,
pit 2, pit 3.
unless you know ahead of time which line you're supposed to be in, it's not going to help you out to get in line. But I have those fans that are battery operated that fits around your neck, and then you can get like a little spray bottle.
I have that fan that goes around my neck too. So
Yeah.
I should be okay.
I use it for Silver Dollar City. when it gets
But
hot out there.
the issue with it is I don't like the fact that it has no seating because, like, you could pay so much for a ticket and then end up in the back and not be able to see anything. Especially since I feel like people should be more considerate by their height. Okay, because if you're gonna be tall,
Oh, you're just saying that because you're 5'2".
Listen, like, first of all, don't be rude and be all tall and stand in front of me when you can see just as well behind me. Okay, like, be considerate. Damn.
I was just gonna stand behind you because I'm 5'7", so I can see over your head.
Exactly. So why can't these 6 feet people do that?
Yeah. Good luck with that. Or the
Like,
one,
that's
or
so
the
rude.
ones that are 5'2" that wear 8-inch heels.
I'm considering because but then how am I gonna run fast? I gotta take them off.
I don't
before.
know. Yep. Well, for the plus side, it's grass some of the way, so that won't
So
still be so bad.
you know
But
what
that
though?
concrete's going to be hot as hell.
But it's grass. We're gonna be in grass.
Not going from the parking lot into to the stadium. It's all
Okay,
concrete.
so what I was thinking of, okay, obviously we'll put some socks on. Easy. Second of all,
I'm
so I
telling
was
you,
like,
those yoga water sock thingies that I wear, and everybody thinks I'm walking around in my socks. Those are awesome because they have the rubber sole, but they fit like socks.
you just made me think of something. That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
I'm taking some 8-inch heels and I'm literally gonna be like walking barefooted most of the time. And when it's time to see the boys, put them straight on. So that way I'm set. Okay. You don't have
And
to
then
worry
you're gonna
about me.
stand behind me because I won't be able to see you over your 5'2" ass
Man,
head.
why do we gotta stand behind each other? Stand next to each other. Duh.
Okay.
Now.
Rubbing
Well, because if I
elbows.
get pushed, I tend to get violent.
Which is why you should be on the side of me, so that way I won't be getting involved in that.
Oh, whatever. You've been in far more fights than I have.
Because then if you get pushed, and you're behind me, then you're gonna push into me, and that's not fun either.
Not true.
So that way, if you're on the side of me, we could like tag team. You know how they do road rover with the holy hands? You could just bam, push them back.
WrestleMania Tag Team
Red Rover,
Championship.
nothing. Trying to get into these things is going to be like Squid Games.
I know,
Oh,
right?
girl. Literally, I'm gonna be taking shots everywhere. Like, you're not about to stand between me and my man. Like, in pit 3, I heard pit 3. That's where Chenny's gonna be mostly. Okay, so you better best believe I'm gonna be fighting tooth and nail. Like, these hands are up.
The
These
only
hands
thing
are
I really
up.
hope is that they don't, whoever does their costumes doesn't do some dumb shit and try in the middle of summer be putting them in some long sleeves and fucking leather coats and shit. Because they always do that to Lino specifically. They always
Yeah.
put him in some like weird ass shit. Like, you don't think it's hot?
Well, he's hot.
That too.
Somebody went to Hana's concert in a lobster costume. That
Okay.
was funny.
I love that.
That one is lost on me. Tell me the reason. I need context.
Your
All
concert is
right.
as good as mine, girl. Because
Thanks for coming. We're here every Sunday night.
Bye. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, we're usually here just talking our shit.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Come and join in anytime to do
too.
the same.
Okay, so what's with the lobster?
My girl, your guess is as good as mine. I had no clue.
Just cause.
Yeah, because she
Okay.
like lives near the ocean. Maybe because like her songs have to do with like
Water.
part of her songs is like with her and being in the water. So maybe they're just like, catch me.
But still, man,
So-
that sucker is hot. You know it was hot. Wasn't it hot in
definitely. Definitely.
there? Okay, so the other night, me and Greg went into Walmart, which, I never do because it costs me too much to get out. I always do the pickup or the delivery. Anyway, so we're going through because I'm looking for shingle hooks for my Christmas lights. And I noticed they have a whole row on the backside of all of these end caps of Grinch costumes. And I'm like, ugh.
No.
Well, no, like I want to wear a Grinch costume and see okay. So I am going to enter the decorating contest this year because they raised the
okay.
prizes to like $50 to $150. So if I can sneak into third again, I'd get $50. But like during the decoration, when people are like slowing down and watching all my stuff, just sit out there in my Grinch costume. And when they slow down, just run up there and scare the shit out of them. That'd be totally something I would do.
First of all, with the amount of money you spend on the decorations, that 150 needs to get raised.
Well, the other guy spent way more than I do because they do
Oh.
all of the ones that are like timed to music and blah blah blah. But they're literally the same things. Like they do the exact same thing, not like the same music. Well, sometimes they do the same music, but it's the same kind of program. I don't do any of that shit. Like my stuff is going to be, I'm going to make a big snow globe. It's not as big this year as it will be next year because I couldn't buy the ball I wanted. But I'm making a snow globe and projecting it on that to make it look like the snow globe is playing the clips, but I'm going to have it over a radio transmission
Oh, wow.
for the
I wanna
music.
see that.
So, huh?
I want to see that. But and
Well,
you
it's
have
gonna
more
be an
Christmas
hour
music to
long.
work with. And you have more Christmas music to work with.
Well, I wanted to do a 4-hour thing, but I was having such hell just getting it to play on my projector that I'm going to be doing good just to get an hour into it. But yeah, there's K-pop artists singing Christmas songs every 15 minutes. Like I start
Oh,
out with
that's good.
Stray Kids, the Christmas Love, and then I did the Gaio Dejana when Sunmin and Bang Chan came up out of that thing and was singing All I Want for Christmas Is You.
Oh yeah.
I did the whole thing on that one. And then the next one is, which one is the next one? See, I gotta look. Anyway,
Ooh.
right now I have 46 minutes worth, so it'll change
Hey,
at the top of
it's
the
time for
hour.
bed.
Nope, that's not it. That's not it.
Bedtime. Bedtime. You have school in the morning. Go to bed.
La, 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 la. Oh, the one at the 30-minute mark, I did the BTS when they were on Disney singing
5 minutes.
shit. I don't remember what they were singing. And then I'm also going to put in there the EXO the first snowfalls, first snow or whatever the hell is. But that's all I'll be able
That
to do
everyone
this year.
did
But
videos for when they just had
yeah,
snow over there.
but that one I have to like completely translate the whole song, and so that's going to take a hot minute. But then next year when I do this on the bigger ball, I'll have 4 hours worth, and then the top of the hour, a Stray Kids Christmas song will come on every top of the hour because they have 4. So yeah, I'm putting a lot of K-pop in there. People are going to be like, what? And I don't care.
So let's talk about the fact that Chinese music video, if I do not get a full music video, I am raising hell and I will storm Korea. Okay. I will storm it. We deserve that music video. Okay. Like, hello? Mans could bite me any night, ma'am.
So is he a wolf or is he a vampire? Because I saw the blood and I thought
I
vampire,
feel
but
like
he's a wolf.
I'm feeling like
So
wolf. I'm feeling wolf because
because
then
he's got that
like
two-tone eye again.
yeah. And plus the way he was like go like this, it was like ravenous kind of wolfy
Yeah.
type thing.
But
But
I'm
I
gonna
don't-
need a full video for Ian's song as well.
Oh,
Hallucination.
That too. Yeah, of course. But
That
I
boy's
literally
been
was
living
just
with
like
Channy for too long.
I was literally like I can handle no problema, it's just a trailer. No problem. And I was literally like sitting in the parking lot, like I had 2 minutes before I had to go inside to go to work. And I was watching, I was like, oh my, oh my Lord. And
Yeah, I
could
went and got
not
my rabies
breathe.
shots.
I could not breathe. And then I was like, now I have to go to work like this. Like, oh my gosh. So I went inside and I clocked in and I went to work. And I was just like, y'all each got to witness what I just witnessed. And I showed everybody in my department the video. And I was like, oh, you see that's like, what is he, a vampire? I said, I don't know yet. But then I told my boss, I said, you see this sculpture of a man, this God's favorite over here, okay? Literally, I'm telling you right now, if I am working the day these videos drop, you're gonna get nothing from me, okay? You're getting nothing from me because I'd be dead, okay? I'd be dead. So be prepared,
I will
okay?
say,
Mark December 13th on your list. So if you make me work on that day, you getting what you're getting.
every single teaser has been freaking phenomenal. Lino's was hilarious. I can't wait to see that. Him
It
getting pulled by his ear was
It's
so funny.
it really is, because I'm just like, first of all, I get your song. Okay, we going that route. You're adorable. He's adorable.
I think it's hilarious that the oldest member, other than Chan, is in a school outfit again, and the
But
youngest one is in an outfit that should be legal.
he is also acting like in a school outfit, but full on like ajushi like mentality.
And then Changbin's little ultra, like, oh, my
Yes.
boy. I was
That
so
song is
Hyunjin?
really growing on me.
Hyunjin,
And Hyunjin, when his crop top pulled up,
Oh my lord. First
there
of
was a
all,
lot of pausing on that one.
yeah,
the fact that each video came out and Chenny's just like, they take their clothes off.
Yeah.
They're gonna take their clothes off. If I don't see them take their clothes off, I will show some grievances. Okay. Okay, I know he was lying about Lino, because there's no way Lino would do that. But
No.
the other members is a possibility, and Pinkman promised us.
I
Okay?
know. I
He
guarantee you
promised
he
us.
is waiting to come to America to do that.
Oh, definitely. And okay, who's the first show when they come to America? Is that
is it
To
Seattle?
Seattle.
Seattle?
I will be there.
I am trying to get there, man. If I can get that airfare, because the tickets are cheap, but it's the airfare that's like,
I will figure it the fuck out if I have to hitchhike across the country.
You lucky bitch. Yeah, lucky bitch. If he pulls his shirt off, you better be telling us first thing.
she better be live streaming it on TikTok if it's still open.
So I
Where?
heard
From the grave? Because I will probably die on the freaking spot.
As long as you keep your phone
excuse
videoing,
me.
I don't care.
Excuse me, who do you think you've been talking to? Okay, I've been dead since the moment these boys have came into my life. Okay,
I
you've been
know,
talking
right?
to my spirit right now. Like, who? You see me? Yes, because I came back to life for these boys.
It is
Well,
wild to me.
Hyunjin's the one that
Felix
brought me in.
It's wild to me that Felix was the hook that brought me in. And then Bang Chan is what like made me dive in. Because who doesn't love an Australian accent? Number one.
So it's always been Channing for me, because it fascinated me when he would during God's Menu, when he was dancing and he had those that thing on his
The
face, and I'm
chain.
just like, I said, how is that? Like, hello, you're so beautiful, my boy.
But it was Felix's voice. It wasn't even his visual, it was his voice. But it was also God's Menu, but it was the blonde hair and the white hair and the white lashes and all of that. And it was like, this man looks like he is 12.
Very. Yeah.
I'm like, how in the hell is that voice coming out of that body? And then I ended up hearing Maniac, and it was all downhill from there.
Mine was Backdoor with Hyunjin when he had that long blonde hair. It kept popping up, and I was like, God, this man is beautiful. Who is this man? But then the next day I heard Maniac, and that's when I heard Felix, and so that I went down the rabbit hole, because none of them boys looked like that voice came out of any of them.
Right.
And then once I got to know Lino's personality and how mischievous he is, I was like, oh my God, that is like my personality soulmate right there, because the shit that he pulls, I guarantee you I have or would have done the same.
You know, it's funny when you listen to the same songs over and over again, that your daughter like gets the little sounds just right. Because we're listening to which one that we were listening to? I think it was Double Knot, and she was like getting all those little sounds, or Side Effects too. She was getting like all those little sounds. I was also listening to Mesa Memories, and I'm just like, oh, they're rapping so sexy. Like, I love listening to it. And then right after that song came on, their song Entrance comes on, and I was like, Mommy, what song is this? I was like, to be honest, They got so many songs. I don't remember this one.
Which song was it?
Entrance.
Entrance.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like it slipped through it slipped through the cracks because
I
I'm
don't
like,
even know what that song is.
first of all, if you name any random thing, they probably have a song about it. Okay, they have
Probably.
so many damn songs, and like, it's everywhere. Okay, you can name. I could.
The entrance is just instrumental, isn't it?
No. Girl, no.
Oh, it's on the Miro soundtrack. Just a minute. Sounds like me playing pans. I have never heard this song. I've never heard the entire Miro.
You know why? Because before you can even get like used to the songs that they have on the albums, they keep coming out with damn more songs.
I know.
Like you can never just like enjoy a song before
Yeah,
you're
I've
like,
never
okay,
heard
on to the
this
next,
song before.
on to the next.
That's insane. I just set up my streaming again. Oh, I know what it was I was thinking about. Okay, so if we ever get to do trivia, one of the things I want to do trivia on is name the song and put up a picture from a music video to see if they can figure out what it is. Some of them are really easy. Some of them are not.
Well, I
And
still got
I only know
that ticket from
them because I
Ticketmaster.
use them all the time in the newsreels. Like if I see like one of these songs on the chart thing that I'm going to be doing, I already know that I have that particular picture in my file because I've used it or I'm going to use it. So, but I
So
usually
I
know what
heard
it
that
is
they're
and what
not
I'm looking for.
completely getting rid of TikTok. I've heard that they're getting rid of it for the new users. So you know how they did with Flappy Jack, where if you had the game, you can keep the game, but no new users can get added on once
Okay.
they got rid of it. They said that they're doing that with TikTok. So no new users can get another account, but those who have the account keep the account.
Well, I think it'll be interesting to see what happens when it goes to the Supreme Court.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to pass. Like that's a forced censorship. And they keep using this compromising your data bullshit. I'm like, do you know how many times just this year my stuff has been compromised by Blue
Bro,
Cross Blue Shield,
insurance companies,
Capital One, Bank of America. It's like,
Meta.
yeah, it's like, stop. Your excuse is
Ticketmaster.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Your excuse is bullshit. The only reason they're all pissed off is because they don't have their hands in the piggy jar. So there's that.
Like, you think we're scared of that? Who cares? They could literally
Yeah,
leak
no.
my nakeds and I wouldn't care. Not that I have any
I
on my
know.
phone.
It's like if you really want to see this body naked, I will pray for you because there ain't nothing all that in a bag of chips.
Like, you got me
Like
fucked
I
up
don't
if you
even
think I
look in the
care.
mirror. I like run past the mirror so I don't see. That's my exercise for the day. I run past the mirror so I don't have to fucking look at myself. And it cracks me up, people, because I was super small in high school. What are y'all doing?
What the fuck you say? Wait, what'd you say? You run past the mirror just so you can take a look at you?
I run past the mirror so I don't have to see myself. Raise your arm. Raise your arm.
Okay. It's funny because sometimes when I'm like changing my clothes on everything and I like catch a glimpse of myself in the mirror and I'm just like, damn, you're fat. But then I like really look. I'm like, you know what though? Like, you look good. I really be feeling myself sometimes. I'm just like, yeah.
Well, here's the thing. you can always go somewhere and feel really down about yourself, and then you will come up on somebody who's wearing less clothes and they're 3 times bigger than you are, and you think, but I ain't that big.
But the thing
but I
is,
don't
I
look
can
like
look at
that.
myself and obviously critique myself harder than anybody else is ever going to. But I can look at someone bigger than me and be like, "Oh, you are beautiful," and you
They
you should
usually
feel
are. And
confident.
you don't know where they are in their journey. I mean, they could have
Right.
just ballooned this week, or this year, or they could have already lost 75 pounds. We don't know because we don't know that particular person. So I would never body shame somebody. Like these people that are going after people that are on like the walking tracks or the gyms or something, and they're making fun of them. I'm like, you don't know where they were this time last year.
Mhm.
First of all, there'll be
So
people
shut the
running
hell up.
without their shirts that are really chunky, and I'm just like, get it? You're doing more than I'm doing.
Yeah,
Get
I mean
it?
that's this kind of self-confidence I want, but I do not have. Because when I was in high school, I was a size 3. I was super fucking tiny. And now I'm like not. And
You know,
for a very, very long time, I was down on myself because I was like, there is nobody on this planet that would want me because I'm so fat. Even though when I thought that, I was still not that fat. And now I don't
you
give a
know,
shit because I became a sports photographer. Do you know how many times a week I got hit on? And I'm like,
that's
why?
definitely a
You
boost of
play
confidence.
football, you play hockey, you play soccer, you play baseball. Y'all are athletes. You're in shape and you're fucking hot as hell. And you're coming on to me. Why? I'm
You
fat.
know,
Like, but I guess some of them just like that
my
cushion for the pushing. I don't know.
my my issue, I feel like, is I have too much confidence, and that's probably why I haven't lost the weight the way I want to lose the weight, because I'm just like, "Ah, I gotta lose weight. I'm too fat." But then I like look at myself again. I'm just like, look good, girl. Look good. So I feel like that's my issue.
Well,
I
I want my high school titties back. I liked my little bitty titties because now they are just added weight. I like not having to wear a bra, and I can't do that with
Yeah,
these.
same, same. My mom, when she hugged me one time, and she was just like, and she picked them up. She's like, I was just like, squeeze me. I was like, can you
I
not?
just don't want black
And
eyes when I try to, jog across the driveway after my dog.
mean, I guess one of the benefits of a mastectomy with reconstruction is they're back up where they used to be.
Yeah.
listen,
That
I
well,
feel
that's a
like maybe,
plus.
I feel like maybe if I hold them up, while I don't have a bra on, maybe it could help keep them up. I don't know, but I don't like wearing a bra.
Gravity lives.
What I will say though is the last time that I was in New York,
Shut up.
it was in the spring, but it was like ungodly hot. And I have a hard time wearing a bra because of my scars itch like crazy. And the elastic in the bra just makes it worse. So I'm walking around with literal 2 wet puddles underneath each boob, soaked through my shirt, 2 huge puddles, because I'm walking around with no bra on and a crop top. And
Yeah.
I just was like, I'm walking down the street with a tissue like going underneath my boobs, and I've got it like slathered
That's
with
why people quit
deodorant.
taking boob money.
So what I do is sometimes I put my shirt underneath my boobs and just keep it there.
There's a reason
helps.
I wear a tank top under all of my stuff so that I can like tuck it up underneath so they ain't touching.
Well, right there, if anyone decides to like in the middle of the like scroll to the middle of the show, you flashing the camera, whether there's a tank top under it or not, gonna get us views.
All we need you to do, Leah, is wear your damn tank, the little
Like, hold on.
tube
We
top.
need views. Hold on. Just kidding.
Just
No,
the
for
tube
real
top.
though. So you see this where I have like these vitiligo, right? Where I have these white spots.
Deep pigmentation.
I actually have one on the side of my boob right here. It looks like a mermaid. And so it looks really nice. Like, I'm like, sometimes I like to look at them.
Just tattoo it. Put a line around
Yeah,
it.
right. Girl, please. please. No, thank you.
That's what you could. That could be your opening line to Chan. Hey, I got a mermaid on my body. You want to check it out?
I said I have a mermaid somewhere here. You just gotta search for it. Yeah, well, I have different like designs everywhere on my body, so not no secret.
I
Heck.
am just so happy that the last couple of comebacks that we've had, that Chan is looking healthy.
Oh
and
my
not
God,
like,
yes.
because
All
like
of them.
S,
All of
well,
them.
I keep going back to
S class, it was Han and Channy.
Yeah.
But even Lino, you know, was having issues because he literally just iced everybody out. Like he just quit talking to us at all. Like he told, I think it was Felix, he told happy birthday, and then he went off of social media and we never saw him again.
Well, but I
So-
think that was also he had the accident, so his knee was injured with that car accident during S class. And
No,
so
that
he
was more towards Rockstar.
I
'cause
thought
it was September.
right after S class.
No, it was September because they were fixing to fly to America to do that, New York.
Oh.
Yeah, but yeah,
But Chan,
that was
like
about
when
the
they
time
did
that
the
he went
filming
quiet.
for what was the video that they did? Dance Like Crazy. Was it DNCE?
That's DC or DLC. That's on 5-star.
When they were filming that, his cheeks just looked so sunken in, and he didn't look like himself.
Yeah, no, I was really, really worried about him and Han both, because Han was literally hiding behind the other members in
He was
public,
literally breaking down.
even during
His
even during
was
performances.
so bad.
Yeah, super bad at that time. I'm just glad they're all so
The
super
fact that
healthy
they
right
zoomed,
now, and I'm
that
loving
they
it.
even kept videotaping him with that was ridiculous. They should not have done that. That was so unprofessional.
But there was a show, an awards show that they performed on, that he had like an anxiety attack at the end of it. But then also the one
It's when
where
he was wearing that blue shirt with the stars, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was going through it for sure at that point in time. I'm
what I'm
so
talking about. He was
glad-
literally hiding
I am
behind the
so
other
glad
members.
that they seem to be happy and healthy, and Han is definitely more coming into his own. I think him getting the tattoos has honestly been like a huge thing for him.
I think him living with Lino probably has a lot to do with that too. Everybody wants to make jokes about it, but I'm telling you, those two are symbiotic. Like they need each other for their anxiety and their introvertedness and things like that. They balance each other out.
Yeah.
But you're also seeing Han and Lino, but more Han interacting with the other members on stage in a much more like that he seems at home. Like he's much more comfortable and relaxed with joking around. And like when he fell on the stage and was singing,
oh my God,
flat on his back.
I don't see, man, I would fall like that and I would just lay there for the rest of the
You would hear just
I'd be shocked. I'd be out of my head.
my body would hurt so bad, I'd be like, don't touch me. I wouldn't have been getting up. That's when it's fun. That's when it's fun to be 20 again.
That this picture makes my skin like have a good color. You see that? Like
Claudia is just forever feeling herself over here.
I know.
Like, look at that. That's like a good color contrast, huh?
I know a lot of people were complaining about the giant photo shoots because they whitewashed our boys so bad. Like they're not even white. They're like paste. I mean, the pictures themselves are beautiful, but I really, really love their cinnamon skin, and I wish they would quit whitewashing that shit.
Mm.
And like Han and Sungmin especially, they have more of that like honey tone to their skin, and it is beautiful. And I would much rather see that than the whitewashing. But there again, you know, they are
it's a Korean thing.
Right.
Can we talk about that picture that's going around with Felix and the hair on his tummy? Oh my
What?
lord!
Happy
Like you've
trail?
never seen it? You've never
I
seen
have
it,
not
Tanya?
seen that.
Like
You mean
my
they didn't wax
lord!
that off?
No, they did not. I was
You
just
mean
like,
Hyunjin didn't wax that off for him?
I was like, Felix, my boy. I mean, my man. Like, yeah, hello.
So I'm
That was
taking it
like,
he doesn't do manscaping. Yeah.
oh, he definitely didn't do it that time because when I saw it, I was just like, you a man now. Like, you're not an angel. Like, no more mistakes for a girl. Like, you a man.
The waxing Racha, I still kind of feel like that might have been me inadvertently. During
When
the
she said
live
it,
with Hyunjin, Felix, and Han.
Okay. Oh,
And
when you named him? Yeah, because he
Yeah.
said it. He actually said they're going to start calling us that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I got a story about, well, it's not waxing, but it's fucking close. So y'all remember Nair?
Mhm.
yeah.
Okay. When I lived in Texas, I used to have this best friend. I swear to God, that girl knew how to flip her brain off at the most inopportune times. So I don't remember what was going on, but she went in there and she shaved, right? You know, and she shaved all of her, she definitely womanscaped everything. I'm trying to remember the whole story because it's been a while since I told it. Somehow she got Nair afterwards because she didn't feel like the razor got it enough. She's very, very OCD. Like her house doesn't even look lived in. It looks like a model home. She's very, very OCD. She didn't think the razor shaved close enough, so she decided to use Nair right after that. She was on fire in all the areas because she had shaved all the areas and didn't think all the areas were shaved well enough. So
I've done that before.
she went and nared right after that. She was walking around the house, bow-legged, flapping.
Is that why you did that? Are you not supposed to do that?
Not right after you shave.
I did that because I thought the same thing. I'm just like, oh, they didn't get enough. Maybe the Nair can help finish it off.
Because her legs were on fire, her pelvis was on fire, her underarms were on fire.
I've
So
only
she
did
was
my
like
legs,
trying to
thankfully.
get wind on all this. And she's a big girl. I mean, like 2 of me, big girl. She's walking
Oh,
around the house naked.
I honestly feel like it's a rite of passage, though, to give yourself a chemical burn somewhere with the Nair.
I tried using Nair a couple of times and I just was not happy with it. So I just.
I had sensitive skin, so I stopped using it because it just. But now I realize it wasn't my sensitivity skin. It was just the fact that I wasn't supposed to do it after I shaved. So yeah.
But wait, are you today years old that you're realizing that it wasn't because of your sensitive skin?
Yes. Yes. I didn't realize you couldn't do that.
I'm not even gonna lie. I gave myself a chemical burn on the kitty with freaking Nair, and yes,
So I had this friend. She went in to go get a Brazilian wax, right? And so they started with the what is that called? Bikini area.
Mhm.
And so she did the first part of the like one side of the bikini area, and then she started crying. She said it hurts so much. She's like, "No, I can't. Don't do it. Let's just stop. I don't want to do the other end. I don't want to do it." She's like, "I'm sorry, sweetheart. We got to even it out. You can't just do one side. Like you have to even it out." She's like, "Okay, just do it." And so she didn't even get to finish. She didn't even get to finish. And so I'm just like, oh, well, how much was it? She was like, it was like $70. That's cheap. And now I want to go try to do it. I want to go do it. I made up my
that.
I kind of want to do it. I mean, I go and I get Botox. Like I get needles in my face.
I've done laser hair removal on my arms. Like, and you know what? I didn't finish it because it hurt. I only went up to level 5 because you know they up the
Chan's
levels
been
with
doing
each
it for
session.
5 years.
Listen,
Channy's
we're
been
not
doing
all
that for
Channy.
5 years.
We're not
I
all
know.
Channy. Okay,
I'm
that's
like, I
good to
don't
have that.
understand why the boys tried to wax rather than doing what their leader does and have electroanalysis.
But what I want to know is he doing that everywhere, or is he just doing his face?
I think he's doing it everywhere because I have never seen any kind of hair on that chest ever.
One of the things I love, I'm not a hairy looking type of girl where I'd like to have a lot of hair on my man. So I love when he's clean shaven. I don't really care about the bottom, like the bottom half area. That one doesn't really bug me very much because I don't really care. Natural. But everywhere else, I like clean shaven.
But I don't think he even has hair on his legs.
I don't think-
I think that's an idol thing. They like don't want hair anywhere.
Well, Felix didn't get that memo because man,
Yeah.
It's very sparse. Like you could tell that he's like been waxing or whatever.
Who, Felix?
Yeah.
I'm gonna need to go find it. So you
I mean, to be a fly
I
on
need
the
to go look
wall.
at it again.
The
Oh my
fact that
God.
the fact that Han was like, we're idols. Should we even be talking about this?
Han, to me, has always been the tattletale. Like when they're doing something he doesn't think they're supposed to be doing, the first thing he does is look at staff, and I'm like, quit giving it away.
No, that's more IN when he thought they were saying bitches and not peaches.
Oh my God, that is like the worst looking meme ever. Like all of his nose is like, it's horrible. What a horrible picture.
But he was also blonde, so he just looked like this big white blob with just two black dots for his nose.
Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. It was a horrible picture. Poor guy. I don't understand why IN is not any more popular than he is. I think he's adorable.
You know, it just ticks me off how favoritism is clearly seen within the fandom. Because, like, I am a broke bitch. I am living in debt because I want to treat each of the members equally. Like, sure,
Yeah.
Danny's my one and only love, but the boys are like my children.
Yeah.
Like, how can you not treat them the same? They all work just as hard. Yeah, you see how
Yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah, I saw the picture. Like, thank you for that.
Welcome.
But it's kind of like when you're giving treats to your pets. You you can't just give one treat to one pet. You have to give everybody a treat.
Yeah.
No, honestly,
That's
like
not
if
that
I have a poster, I'm having 8 different posters so each of the members can see that. That one's for you, that one's for you, that one's for you. Like you're not gonna see me having one poster talking to one member. Nah, each member's gonna have a different poster specifically for each member.
That or it's
Yeah.
going to be a generic message, like the ones where they have them play Cowie Bowie Bo or whatever.
Or they have to ask questions or something.
Yeah. But as much as I love Chan, I couldn't would never ever disclude or not involve all of them.
Yeah, exactly. That's weird.
Well, you see it a lot in goes when they're doing goes, and nobody will buy bennies and nobody will buy INs. I don't know how many times I have bought cards that I didn't want just so they could fill the Benny and IN slot. I mean, it'll be sets I never complete because I didn't want them in the first place. I only did it to help, the person that was doing the go out so she could open more sets. Because truthfully, an OT8 set of some of these I cannot afford.
Yeah.
So.
But I try because no one member is getting left behind. Okay. And even like with the monos too, like I could definitely not afford each of the monos. But what I try to do is with each different type of monos, so like with each set, I get one of Kenny and I get one of the other member and so on. Mm-hmm. So at least like each member gets at least 2 or 3 monos they have. Or if I could at some point get all of them, I would get all of them.
Yeah.
Like the big ones, the big plushies that I got from Toy World. The only ones I don't have are Benny's and Hyunjin, but that's just because Hyunjin's was sold out, and I can't get Benny's without Hyunjin's. That's like a set right.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, since I didn't get Hyunjin's, I can't get Benny. Not fair.
Yeah. I just feel
And then
bad
they-
because Benny is such a valued member to the other members. The fact that people just brush him off irritates the shit out of me.
Bro, literally, first of all, man's looks good, okay? He looks good. His confidence matches my own, okay? For another thing, he's very well within himself. Like, the fact that y'all don't treat him as such, like the queen he is, get out of here, okay?
I
Get
know,
outta
calling him fat. I'm like, yeah, dude, I wish I was that fat.
Where?
I know, seriously.
I
like,
know. He's probably
let me
got
look
like
like him.
2.5% body fat, if even.
Like, he's been showing his arms, and I'm just like, yo, let me take a bite of that. Like, sure, this is my man's right here, but that doesn't mean that the other members don't have me salivating. Like,
I know,
slurping
right?
stuff up over here. Like, come on. Like,
I
each of the
do
members look
wish,
good.
and it's his personal choice. I do wish Sunman would work out more for his arms because I just really feel like, I don't know, like, not that he doesn't care, but then again, I just really don't think he cares.
I don't think he cares to kind of beef up like the other members because he doesn't have any interest in really showing his body. But man was doing something with that black tank top in Australia.
First of all, Someone does not need a beef up, okay? He is adorable.
Well, it's not
I will
even
cuddle
beefing
this
up.
man
It's just,
any night.
it just, like do some arm stuff to kind of, because his arms do not look proportioned to his body because they're like they're like Han's legs. They're like that big around.
It's like I'll be that Thea where I would like, oh, come here and shove them in my boobs and just be like, oh, I'd be that Thea, okay? They're just that cute. They're just that cute.
But what
Yeah,
I love
Sungmin's a
about
cutie.
Sungmin is you will always, always, always have him on Bubble saying, "Did you eat?"
He's just the sweetest. He's the sweetest.
I know. I don't
Or he's
understand
like,
where
good
people
morning,
get that
have a good
Sunman
Monday.
doesn't like stay. I'm like, what parallel universe are you living in? The boy talks
First of
to us
all,
at least twice a day, most days.
the only member. He's the only member that really
that does
goes
that.
out of his way to say good morning, good night, have a good Monday. Did you eat? I hope you dressed warmly today because it's cold outside. The only member. Don't forget your umbrella. It's raining. Like the only member that does that.
Yeah.
Like Kenny comes on every once in a while to tease us. While I love
I
that
think
man,
he just wants to rile us all up.
oh, he does.
he
He's
knows.
just like, it's been quiet for a while. Let me just jump right in there, and then disappears again. Okay, Lino, he sends us pictures of food. He talks to us every once in a while.
He's getting better. He is getting
Mhm.
better. He is starting to talk more.
Hyunjin has been talking a good amount the last few weeks.
I like when he gets on and asks for compliments. Like not even ask, demands compliments.
The boy is hot. I don't know why he lacks so much self-confidence in the way he well, yeah, I do too. Just like in his one live when they really went after him because he didn't have a cardigan over his arms and he was just showing off his body. And I'm like,
Felix, I feel like he uses us like his diary. He just goes on there to talk about everything that's happened within the day. Yeah, basically. Which I love. And then you got Ian. He does about the same thing, close to Felix, but not as bad.
Han serenades us.
Yeah. And Benny talks, he'll be like, oh, do you see the weather today?
He talks about food a lot too.
Yeah.
But that's kind of an Asian culture thing, isn't it? Where they're always wanting you to eat. It's like, oh, so you want us all skinny, but you keep asking us if we've eaten.
I don't think it's just like an Asian culture. Like it's a lot of cultures that do that. A lot of cultures. That's why I'm fat.
Well, and in Korean specifically, instead of saying like "How are you," you ask if you've eaten.
Yeah.
But I think that like with Sungmin, he may not be like as overly affectionate and saying like I love you like Hyunjin just did,
Or Felix.
like serenading, or like Felix, or Chan being just an absolute menace and getting everybody drooling and riled up with his pretending that that role playing essentially in the comments or on Bubble. But I
He
think
is the reason why I can never move on.
he set an impossible standard.
Yeah.
But Hyunjin,
I know.
but like
That's why it has to be him.
Hyunjin is definitely like the artist and is overtly emotional, and him and Felix both, I feel, are that way. But Sungmin is very reserved,
Level-headed.
and a little bit more conservative, but definitely I think shows his affection in his song choices when he does songs by in the fact that he does a lot of English speaking. Like he goes out of his way to participate in things that do broaden his exposure to a larger group, like with all the OSTs and all the, like I said, the song choices and songs by. But he's just always been the more reserved one. He doesn't want to do like the taking his clothes off, and like even in Australia you could see that he was visibly uncomfortable being in just a tank top, so they allowed him to put on the flannel or the overshirt for the rest of it. That's just his personality, and I appreciate seeing him being allowed to demonstrate his actual personality and what he's comfortable with.
Well, it's just like he doesn't have any piercings. He doesn't
Right.
want any.
Right.
And
Well,
some people, I know one concert, there were signs saying, let Sunmin say fuck in that song. And he looked at it and he shook his head no. That's because that's his choice. I'm not saying he doesn't curse, because we've all heard it. I mean, they took the video down. But he doesn't want to do it on a professional level. So just leave him alone.
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, Sungmin does what Sungmin wants to do. Okay, you ain't gonna tell
pretty
him
much.
what he's gonna do. Okay, like everybody jokes about him being savage, stuff like that, and he is savage, but he's gotta be one of the sweetest as well. And the fact that they don't, like, people just don't appreciate that, they need to get out. Like, get out of here.
He's another one that I am enjoying watching him open up and play on stage, like with the water bottles and you know, making fun of the other members. And I love watching them all together, but definitely watching them individually participating in the antics that they do on stage.
Yeah. They're all adorable. They're all very sweet. They definitely have the type of personalities that I could support forever. Sure, I'll constantly be in debt, but you know what? Anything to make my happy. Let your sugar mama tell you.
Well, just like when it eventually happens that they announce like relationships or marriages or anything like that, is everybody going to feel a collective tinge of heartbreak? Absolutely. But we would also be happy for them.
I am so looking forward to the day that I can see these boys start a family, because I know they're all going to be supremely amazing with their kids and their significant other. And I can't wait to see that happen. Like,
I can wait.
We have watched them grow just in the few years that I've been a stay. They have grown so much.
Yeah.
Like they're really coming into their own and seeing their bond. I swear to God, Channy is either going to have to build an apartment building with 8 stories in it, or they're going to have to get a plot of land for 8 houses, because you are not going to separate these boys. You can either join their family, and I do mean join their family, and you better love all of them and they all better love you, or you're not going to make it in that group. So
Which is why
I
these little
saw
stands.
things.
I'm talking about like these little one stands type of thing.
Oh, the
Like,
Ackies.
yeah, like it. You're trying to support one member. You want to be together with one member. Like you have another thing coming for you. Okay. You think that
Yeah.
these members are gonna appreciate you putting all these other members down, uh, but yet trying to pick them up. Like they don't want that. Like that's
Mm-mm.
stupid. You can tell each member tries to fall back in the background just to give spotlight to the other member. Like that's how they are with each other. They're
They have,
very like
every one of them have said, without Stray Kids, there is no put your name
Right.
there. You know what I mean? Every single one of them. So all these Ackies that are starting all this shit, you are going uphill with the boulder, because the person that you love the most is going to despise you with everything in his body, because his other members come way over you ever will.
If they, all I have to say is if anything else happens that they try to pull some hiatus bullshit, I can promise you international stays are not going to put up with that.
What
no.
are you talking about?
Like
Whenever
when they
Kenja went
when
on
they made
hiatus,
Dungeon go on hiatus.
Oh, I don't think I would have made it through that period. I am glad I was not a stay at that point, because
it was not
although
fun.
he's not my bias, I felt that. I mean, you can
And
see just the interview that they just did where they mentioned Kingdom. I cried.
Mm-hmm.
You could see it on his face how hurt he was, because it
like
was bullshit to begin with. Everybody's like, yeah, he admitted it. No, he didn't fucking admitted it. He wanted his job back, so he
No,
cowed
that
down.
was bullshit. Just like the shit.
so
Just like the
Yeah,
other
that.
one, Sunghan. Just like that whole
Oh,
thing.
with Rise.
Yeah. I don't, my brain's not working tonight. Like these hiatuses, like with Vicha, they put them on hiatus indefinitely, and because they were supposed to perform at Lollapalooza, and then pulled them from Lollapalooza and put them on hiatus. You are holding these people to standards that you could not even live up to. Like it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. You expect
if I had to go through that training period that they went through, I would cry. Okay, I would
Yeah.
feel it. I'd be like, I can't do this no more. The mental breakdown I would have, I'd be overstimulated every night. I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Which is why you never catch me there. I'd probably put Amethyst in it. I'd be like what's his name? Svet from Boys Planet. I'd be like his mama. I put him in that show just to get closer to my idols. Amethyst, get it together. You need practice. I'm just saying, I wouldn't do that. If that's what she wants to do, she could do that, but
I don't know.
right.
That is such a hard
that's
life.
so crazy. That
Like,
is so
yeah,
crazy.
they make millions of dollars and blah blah blah, but
Not at the
the amount,
beginning.
I mean, the amount of bullshit that they have to live with is just, I couldn't do it. Did y'all see the one? There was a fan meet, and I don't remember. I don't know who the idols were. I do not know what group it was. In South Korea, they're having a fan meet. They're on stage speaking Korean to their Korean fans in
Yeah, I sent
Korea.
you that video.
And yeah, and that 55-year-old chick, could you practice your English, please? I would have looked at her and said, no, and kept speaking Korean.
Literally, the astonishment. Like, how did she not get her ass beat? Oh, because she's in Korea. I forgot. Over here, she would have gotten her ass beat Okay,
Mhm.
just for saying that shit. Like that is crazy.
They would have taken her
Okay.
out and they would have caught her outside. How about that? Yeah,
If
I was like, the
they were too nice,
audacity.
they were too nice.
Yeah,
If it was any of the 4th gen members, they would have done said some shit. Okay.
they probably just would have looked at her and kept speaking Korean. They probably wouldn't have said anything to her, but
Yeah.
still, it's like the audacity that you have. The entitlement is disgusting.
Like, first of all, they do practice
You're
their
in
English,
Korea.
but you are in Korea. Why do they need to speak English for? Because you decided to fly to Korea or you decided to move to Korea, whatever crap you're doing there, and decided to go to that fan meet. Like, that's on you. If you don't speak Korean, that's on you. You went to a whole ass different country. When I went to Korea, do you think that I expected these people to try to speak English to me? I tried every way to communicate for them where they didn't have to like work so hard to communicate with me. Like I'll be pulling
Mm-hmm.
up some apps. I'm like, excuse me, can you help me with this? Like all the way, okay? I would always say, oh, 감사합니다 to them every time, okay? Like I try to follow along to their like customs and not try to be as rude as I like not try to be rude because I was in a whole different country. That's not my country. I can't just do whatever I want. Like if I'm gonna go to another place, I'm gonna take on that customs so that way they're not like I can't offend them. So first of all, it's a
You
beautiful culture.
acclimated.
It's a beautiful
You
culture.
acclimated.
Like
Yeah.
I love the little things that they do. I like the fact that they say that this is how they call the cabs because apparently calling the cabs like how we do in uh over here is
America.
like yeah, it's like that's kind of disrespectful over there in Korea because
Yeah,
that's how they call their dogs.
yeah, when they're waving someone over, it's your hand has to be down.
I literally would observe the people around me to see what they do so that way I can learn from it. Like I was confused by the bus at first. Like I didn't realize that you need to have a card that you scan. They didn't take cash. You needed a car, train card, and you needed you can only use cash to put money on it. You can use card, so I had to take
Mm.
cash out. And then when you get off the bus, you have to scan your card again to let the bus know that you're stopping at the stop. I didn't understand that. Like it took me a good few times to get on and off that bus to be able to understand that. And even then, like I felt bad, but I think I also had to get a card for Amethyst, and I didn't realize that at first either. So I tried to scan my
Well,
card twice, but it only allowed the
that's
one time.
that's kind of a big brother type thing as we would see it. But do you know how much easier it'd be to find missing persons if you had that kind of data
Hmm.
that you knew exactly at that time that person got off at this stop?
Well,
Mhm.
the reason why they tell you to scan your card again is because when you scan your card, it starts to charge you right then and there. If you don't scan your card again, it'll
Oh, it
continue
just
to
keeps
charge you.
charging.
It'll continue to charge you until the end of the stop. So that's why you scan your card again to let them know like you're getting off, you're not, so don't charge them any.
So it's like a portable light switch.
Yeah.
I gotta go. Have a good night, guys.
Alrighty, guys.
Bye.
See ya. See you there.
Night. But
Yeah.
the audacity, I swear, like
Oh yeah, that lady. I was like, I probably would have had to punch her, or at least I'd be up in her face going, "Bitch,
yeah, like can
seriously,
you
learn some
speak
fucking
Korean?
manners. Learn some fucking manners."
That was just
I
like
can't believe nobody around there said anything to her.
the astonishment I felt from that. Like y'all
I
are
know.
too used to not speaking up. That's ridiculous.
Like
Ridiculous.
Channy did that one time where he just quit speaking English at all because they
Yeah.
kept on asking, speak English, speak English. That is one of the things that drew me into Kehoe and P1 Harmony was him going off on that one. When they were like, speak English, speak English. He's like, you haven't asked me anything worth speaking English for.
I know, seriously. Like that is so rude. If you're gonna be supporting a Korean group, they are not expected to speak English for you, okay? Because
Mm-mm.
they start off in Korea, they are a K-pop group that are speaking Korean in their home country. Now, for them to venture out of Korea, that's their own choice. They could go back to how they used to be and keep K-pop within Korea, but they're starting to finally venture out into the global stance that
Mm-hmm.
we're finally getting to participate in it. Like, the what?
Yeah.
This is why we don't got five meets over here because y'all play too much. Speak Korean. Can you speak English? Me speak English. Are they are they not
I did
Korean?
I did order me some of those translation earbuds, so we will see how they work. I hope they work amazingly because then I'm going to buy like 16 more pairs and I can listen to their lives and things when they're live
Oh, that would be nice.
and
But
actually know what they're saying.
my mom was telling me, so my abuela, she was telling me that there's a construction site of them building a Samsung building close to the house. And my abuela was just like, oh, there's a bunch of Coreanos over there. Like, you should definitely go take a look. There's a bunch of them. The Coreanos over there are so gorgeous. Like, and like, stop it. You're gonna tempt me. You're gonna tempt me. And I was just like, I showed her the video of the bride walking, and then all you see is in another life. You see Channy in the crowd like clapping. And I'm just like, this is my fear. So this is why I cannot move on because one of these days, if it just so happens that I had a chance and I messed that chance up because I decided to get married, I would be
Yeah.
I would be so upset with myself. Okay. So I'd get married when this man gets married. Because then my chance will be over.
Yep.
And my mom was just like, yeah, what are you gonna do when he finally gets a girlfriend and settles down and gets married? I said, I would obviously bawl my eyes out and then move on. Okay.
Yep.
Like there's nothing I can do about that. Like I'm not gonna
No.
be like, oh no, you should have been with me. No, that's stupid. Okay, because man didn't even know who I am. But I would definitely cry. My heart would be broken. That'd be like my first love crushed.
I guess
Okay.
that's well, plus I'm like literally double their age pretty much, but yeah.
It would be easier for you to move on because you don't have to move on. For me,
Yep.
I'm like 2 months older than this man. Like it shows that I have a chance.
Well, every one of these men are younger than my youngest child, so that's where we stand.
Damn.
I told you I'm old.
I forget sometimes.
What, that I'm old?
Yeah. You just have this young energy, Tanya. What can I say, girl?
Yeah, no, I used to have young energy. Now I'm just old and barely making it.
Oh, please.
Um,
I am 27 and I feel like I'm barely making it.
oh, that is a nice little happy trail. And it is very thin, so maybe he just didn't wax that day.
Yeah. He was like, "Oh, didn't even notice. Didn't even notice." But I don't know. I was just like, I cried. I said, I've never been in love before this man.
Well, they set such high standards, and it's not because they're idols, it's because
Of who they are.
as
Like,
a person, yeah, they are such beautiful humans.
no joke. Like,
I
let me
don't
tell you,
understand how Channy found 8 people that are so amazing. Like,
it was like the
how do you
lost
do that?
pieces that he found to put together.
Yeah.
He made his own puzzle. Like, he did such a good job. Obviously, he messed up on one of them, but
Well,
it's okay.
yeah.
We all make a mistake here or there. We all sometimes try to fit a piece in that doesn't fit.
Yeah.
But I was just
I'm
like,
glad I'm glad he's gone though. I mean, seriously.
no, honestly, you can just tell, like, he had somewhat good vocals, okay, but I just felt like he I just got that vibe that it was just meant. It was just not meant. He was definitely one of the ones I was hoping got eliminated.
I was not impressed with him from the beginning. Like the way he interacted with the other members and stuff, and I know that the younger ones like hung all over him and stuff like that, but still I was not impressed. He just seemed
He
so
looked
fake.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. He
And
looked
he
like
looked
the arrogant
annoyed.
type. He looked,
Yeah.
yes, he did. Like he looked arrogant. He looked like somebody who just like pretended he was a good guy and like liked everybody, but he was just annoying.
Yeah, I just didn't like him. And then when he just flat out refused to even try to do his job, I was like, no. No. But the whole, well, I was young excuse really, really pissed me off. I'm like, you are literally the oldest member,
I know.
dipshit. And you dropped all of this on these babies that were so much younger than you.
When I saw Hyunjin breaking down in that concert, it broke my heart because that's like you like really fully supporting these boys is creating a bond with people that you never met in real life. It's
Exactly.
literally like getting to know them on a personal level and seeing them for who they are and just like really like bonding with them to the point where just seeing the few tears that fall from their face just breaks your heart and it just makes me want to go on a rampage and beat every single person that does like makes them cry.
I know.
Like how dare you break my little boy's heart? Like how dare you?
Oh, that.
Okay. I would never forgive this man. I would never in my lifetime forget this man because the way the boys were so heartbroken after he left, like, and how Channy's face of disappointment, like he failed them and failed everything, and that he
Well,
just
and not
felt
only
like he
that,
was
the
not.
fact that Kane Edison's like blamed the boys, the other kids, so much for so much shit they had absolutely nothing to do with. That
Yeah.
really irritated the fuck out of me. It's like you're blaming kids that are they have to live with this decision and they have to make it up. I even heard that Sunman literally had a nervous breakdown trying to learn all those parts that Woojin had. He had to sing all of those. And he was still in school at the time too. So he had to learn all of that on top of going to school every day, on top of learning all the new choreo and stuff like that. No wonder the kid had a breakdown. That is a
Like
lot of pressure for a 17-year-old.
honest to God, like it's to that point where it's on site. Okay, it's on site. You think I got a temper now? Just
Oh, yeah.
you better hope
Uh,
you don't show up in front of me, my boy, because I'm
well,
gonna
I think y'all
basically
have seen my temper tantrums a couple of times. So
like I would literally like beat him black and blue if I get a chance to because someone's got to do it. Because the
right.
fact that he still came on line to talk about this years later obviously shows he has no remorse and that he's just trying to get clout. And you know what, my boy, you want some clout? I'll put you straight in the hospital. There's your clout right there.
Mhm. And the fact he's had so much plastic surgery because he's trying to look like Genjin, I'm like, dude, Genjin is a natural beauty. You will never even be able to touch that shit.
No, honestly.
And all
Like
that plastic surgery has not fucking helped you.
everybody we all hated on JYP, but if we're being honest, I'm kind of like over it already because he did let the boys debut together. Right now it's just he's just somebody to make fun of at this point in the industry.
I think it's just because, I mean, we really fell in love with Lino and Felix, just like the kids. I mean, and just like he said, they were not the same group once he got rid of those two. Well, yeah, because they're symbiotic. They all have to
Yeah.
have each other. It's a group. It's not. There's no individuals except for that one piece of shit. So yeah,
And plus, like, I just cannot fully hate JYP the way I used to because the boys do seem like they're not holding that over him anymore.
yeah.
And it just like it makes me kind of upset to hate on somebody that they probably personally like now.
Except
I just,
Cinnamon.
yeah, except Cinnamon, but that's because he has a personal grudge against him for an
Well,
incident
yeah.
like this man's just keeps coming back with the hitters over here, okay?
Yeah, he
So
cracks me up.
so I don't really hate JYP as much as I used to. I'm kind of over the fact that he eliminated them. Like it still hurts. It's definitely a scar that will remain on my heart forever. Um, but it's just not something I'm angry about anymore because
Well, I
the
mean,
boys are here, they're together, and they're living their best life.
yeah. And I really do believe that JYPE treats them very well, regardless of
Hmm.
what these other fucking dipshits say.
Yeah.
Looking at other companies and how they treat their idols. And the boys, I mean, seriously, if they didn't like the way they were being treated, they didn't have to re-sign a contract 6 months early
Hmm.
or 7, 8 months early, however. And I know they did that to try to shut the naysayers up. It didn't work, but they tried. You know what I mean?
I know, seriously. But
So,
yeah, exactly. So, but Woonjin, that ugh, that little bitch, he's
yeah.
definitely on my shit list. Definitely someone that I will never forgive in this lifetime.
Mm-mm.
And like I said, on site. I said I'm about to knock that plastic surgery right out.
I know, right? I just don't like it. I don't like the way he comes on and he doesn't apologize. He just makes excuses for his behavior. I'm like, that is not taking accountability for anything you fucking put these kids through.
And why do it when the boys are finally like getting out there? Why do it when the boys are like making some
Clout,
traction in the world? Yeah.
clout, 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 clout. Because his new album was
Let's
coming
take
out.
it. I'm gonna take it to gym. Let's just go to bed. Night, love you. Yeah, exactly. I was just like, he's just so annoying.
Yeah.
He's so annoying. The fact that he still got supporters that
And
support Stray Kids,
and
they will never know.
it still hurts the kids because that one episode when they were playing the Levanter stuff, you could see the pain in their eyes. Like, I have never seen those kids be that quiet and that still for that long, ever. Like, I don't think they're that quiet when they sleep. So you know how much it hurt them.
That's definitely a trauma from their past life.
Oh god, so
Oh my
much.
gosh, you know what happened to me the other day?
Hmm.
So I went to like this free little carnival that was cute that a church was doing, and they had a pet farm, a little pet area, and I got to touch baby pigs. They were so cute. I touched bunnies, chickens, goats, baby pigs.
Oh my god,
I
you're
was
such a
so
city girl.
happy. Well, I literally was so like type thing, right? It was so fun. And then when we exit the pin, my friend showed up and I was like talking to her and everything. They didn't have like hand sanitizer or anything like that. And so it didn't even like it like slipped my mind. And so we're walking around and towards like an hour goes by and they were serving nachos. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm eating nachos. So I was like eating the nachos. And I was like, yeah, girl. I was like driving home. I was like driving but walking to my car and I passed by there and my face was just like,
What is that smell?
oh no. I didn't wash my hands and I was eating the nachos. So I was just like, oh my gosh, I hope they took these animals a bath, but I'm pretty sure they didn't.
Well, I'm pretty sure they didn't. Although they're
I
probably
was,
cleaner than a lot, but yeah, no.
oh, they definitely look clean, but still, like the I have OCD too, so all I kept thinking it was like the germs that were probably on my hands, and I was like eating the nachos, and my friend was like, "Tell me you didn't suckle on your fingers." I said I didn't, thankfully, but I came home and I washed my hands out,
Gross.
and I washed my hands so many times. I was like dirty at this point. Like I kept imagining the little mini germs going in my body.
Well, my grandpa had a pig farm when I was growing up. My mom rodeoed, so we were around horses and stuff all the time. Yeah, but we've raised rabbits. We've had chickens. We're not city people. We
I
never
actually
have
killed
been
my rabbit when I was a kid.
on purpose.
Um, I wouldn't say on purpose, but you should not have left a 2-year-old alone with a rabbit.
Oh, true.
Because, as a 2-year-old in your mind, you're just like, funny little
Stuffed
mono, funny
animals,
little.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So, I would just like, ha ha ha, basketball. And I would throw the rabbit, try to throw the rabbit, trying to make it into his little home, his little house that was they were built. And I was so he would like backboard up against that wall. And then I was like playing with my sister and I was we are fighting with each other and the rabbit was in reach, so I grabbed the rabbit and was hitting her with the rabbit. That rabbit ended up having a seizure and dying.
Imagine that. You probably gave it a head trauma.
Oh, definitely. I'm pretty sure I did. And my dad was using the restroom at the time. So I had so he had to open the door because we were crying. We're like, Daddy, something's wrong with the rabbit, and the rabbit's like there seizing, and my dad was just like, oh my gosh, sitting on the toilet, just watching this rabbit seize. We're just all like staring at it. And till this point, until this day, when my parents like see a rabbit, they're just like, "You're such a rabbit killer." I was like, I was too. I cried for days. How was
That's
I
funny.
supposed to know? In my little mind, I was thinking they were invisible. Okay. I was like, you little stuffed animal, nothing happened to those.
Hmm.
And was I
Should have
supposed to
been
know?
taught that it's a real live and it will die. You have to be
Yeah,
nice to it.
exactly. Exactly.
I
Like
know,
I feel like I literally would cry if I see a dead animal on the side of the road or something like that. Like I have so much sympathy for animals. I'm the type that will pull my car over if I see a turtle, just put it on the side of just to put it off to the side and out of the
yeah.
road.
After it rains here, if you go down Highway 54 towards the highway, I don't know how many times. I think me and Dylan stopped 8 times in that 20-minute stretch to help turtles go across the road because they just come out of everywhere.
Hmm.
So, what the hell is this?
I had one person that was just like, "Are you okay?" I'm just like, "I'm just there's a turtle in the middle of the road. Paw to me. Paw to me."
Yeah, they always tell us around here too, if you see a turtle in the road, then please stop and help it get across and send it back the way it's heading. Don't put it back the other way because it's just
Yeah,
going to go back.
yeah, exactly, exactly. I always
So,
put it in the
yeah,
direction it's going in. Like that's stupid. Like, let me help you cross the road. Easy peasy, I love my
I
squeezy.
haven't even gotten my news real ready yet. I got to work in the morning. I don't know why I did that to myself.
Same. I gotta work in the morning, but now I gotta go pick up my niece and nephews, uh, to go drop them off at school since their car broke down. I literally like had to go pick them up on the side of the highway. Then I dropped them off at their house. Then I had to take my brother-in-law to Walmart to go get a new battery. And their alternators messed up. So the alternator's just sucking up the battery juice. So that battery's probably gonna last like an hour.
Yeah, your alternator's bad then. Because if it was the
So
battery, it just wouldn't start at all.
yeah, no, it was definitely the alternator. But they had to get a new battery because the alternator sucked up the juice. So they got a new battery so that way they can make it back to the hotel with it. And then they're gonna take it to the dealership in the morning to get the alternator fixed. Their car's on recall, so I mean, what can we do? What could they do? It's whatever.
Yeah. I can't believe everything's so dead. I don't know what's going on.
Oh
I
what?
know we're not hidden because we have a new listener.
Oh yeah, I know. Like, what's going on? Like, where is everybody? Like, I thought we are finally growing, like getting a good amount of
I
people
know
coming in.
because it was Rebecca and Ann and JJ and then the girls. and the one from Argentina, and then they just all disappeared.
Even Liz is disappearing. Like she really
I
ever comes in
know.
the comments anymore.
I know.
It's like, what is going on? But I mean, it's okay right now because
Have
we
you
literally
heard
just
the new mashup between V and Bing Crosby for White Crispy? Or
I
White
haven't.
Christmas?
I
Huh?
haven't, no. Uh-huh.
It's good.
I'll
Well,
gotta
I
go
just
check it out.
love V anyway. I don't know that I will ever go to like a BTS concert because we
It's too
thought our
crazy.
tickets
It'd
were a
be too
nightmare.
crazy. Yeah,
BTS is going to be like a nightmare times 1,000.
definitely
But
wouldn't.
I love V. Sometimes I look at him and it's like he's zoned out, like he's not like it, he's slow, like it takes him a minute to catch up to whatever conversation's going on. But then I see him with Army and it just makes my heart explode because he's so kind and he's so observant to all the
I think
Army
that's the
around him.
issue, is that I feel like he's thinking about so much that it takes him a minute to process something that's going on right in that moment.
Yeah, it
Because
could
that
be.
happens with me.
Because
Like,
I mean, like sometimes he just looks blank, like
mhm,
there's
that
nothing
happens with
there.
me. Like, I'll just be like this, just staring out. Because in my mind, like, I'm basically having like this whole like scene happening in my mind. So sometimes I'm not even like aware of what's going on around me. And so sometimes and that's why when I'm at work, if somebody comes up and asks me if I speak Spanish or know Spanish, I tell them no, because if you coming up to me when I'm like lost in thought, you can tell me stuff in multiple languages and I would not understand you. Like
Yeah.
I had a lady come up to me and she was speaking English, but all I heard was like murr, 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 because like my mind was like lost in my head, like
Yeah.
that I just like it was hard to focus on what she was telling me.
Well, I mean, I love Jungkook because I don't understand how one person can be incredible in everything he fucking does, but that's Jungkook. V just has this. I would be a V bias, definitely. J Hope,
I'm a V cook. I'm
he
definitely a V cook.
seems super sweet, and I feel so bad for some of the stuff that I've read about him from the early days. Truthfully,
When
it
he
pissed
wore
me
a
off.
mask because people were just like talking shit about him. Like,
No,
you
not even
better
that. Like
stop.
at a fan meet, they come back and they have like a box behind them full of, gifts from fans, and J Hope didn't get not one in like a 2-day fan meet. I think he got one gift. And
That is
that's
just
just heart disheartening to me. That's like going to a birthday party of 8 siblings and only giving presents to 7 of them. Like
that.
he seriously thought about leaving the group, and Jungkook asked him not to leave, and so he stayed. But I mean, Jin, I'm learning more about Jin. He seems super funny. Yet he has authority. He's not the leader, but he has the authority. You know what I mean? Like he just has
Yeah,
that air. And then
he's like the
Sugar,
vice. He's like the vice leader.
yeah, Sugar. I'm not sure about Sugar yet. He seems like super nice.
He is. He's definitely the type that is old school Korean. You can definitely tell. He's definitely old school Korean. So he has
You
that
think that's
dominant.
because of his upbringing?
Yeah, I'm pretty
Like he
sure.
did not have supportive parents at all.
He literally like you can just get that feel from him. Like he's definitely the ones that would he's definitely the type that would like he likes to wear the comfortable clothes. Um he'll want like food made when he gets home, like that kind of stuff, you know?
Yeah. And then
He's definitely
Jimin,
gonna want to get those meek the meek wives.
yeah, the subservient.
Uh-huh.
And then Jimin, before I got to know
Ashley,
him,
hello girl. Hello girl.
what? Um, Jimin, I read something about him before I got to know the kids or got to know them. Um, And what I read about him really pissed me off because he's like, I would never date a fat chick. And I'm like, well,
Who said
fuck you
that?
too. Jimin.
Oh my gosh.
So that kind of put me off on him. Although, I mean, I can see how he reacts with Army and his other members. And it makes me wonder why he even said that. It's like, have you seen some of your Army? Because, yeah. I mean, okay. But, and RM, he is not appealing to me at all. Like the music, his music, anything. It's just, I don't know. It's
He
just
just seems
not
kind of
pressed.
arrogant. He seems like
Well, he's super fucking smart, number one.
entitled. Yeah.
And maybe that's why, is because
I
like
feel like
he's got
that's why
that higher IQ.
that he
So
feels
maybe
like
he doesn't have as
he's on a
much of,
pedestal.
yeah, maybe he doesn't have that much of a filter, but at the same point he is their leader and it takes somebody really strong to do that. The fuck was that? Was that on your end or my end?
What?
Holy fuck. I don't know what that was.
What?
There was some kind of noise.
What kind of noise?
It was like a whoo, but I don't have anything in my
Stop
house
playing
that
with me. Stop
it
playing.
was. Yes or
No, no,
no?
no, no. I don't think so. I didn't hear that. But that's why I said stop playing because my daughter's asleep right now and it's just me out here now. And you know I've been hearing noises.
It was really weird because it was like somebody's text messaging like sound, but I don't have anything in my house that makes that sound. So that's why I'm like freaked out. I'm like, and I have earphones on. I shouldn't have even heard it. It's really weird. Hi, Ashley. Um, but I did get their book. Eventually I'll sit down and read it, but it's hard for me to sit still. I haven't read a book in years.
I like BTS. I like their songs. They're definitely one of the groups that I started off with. So they're definitely one of the groups that I appreciate putting me into it.
Hmm.
But you know, Stray Kids will always be my one and only love. Like I can I really, really, really try to be as loyal as I can to Stray Kids, but it's getting really hard because I really like Kana and like I
Big
like Big
Ocean.
Ocean and I'm starting to like One Verse and it's just so
That
hard. Like
Japanese group, only of eight or something like that. I think I've heard one of their songs and I really liked it. They're super funny in their lives. They crack me up.
only of eight.
Only of eight. I think it's J-pop. I want to say. I
Or
don't know.
that
I'd have
one
to.
J-pop group, what is it called? Um, what are they called? Let me see. Like X something.
Hey, these eyes are about to piss me off.
XG. That's what it is. XG.
I don't know.
You don't know that song? XG?
I'd have to go look it up.
It's that one I
What
sent
are you
out
doing?
with that one song
Let
with
me have that. I don't know what you have, but you can give it to me now because I guarantee you it's not yours. Ah,
I also
that
like
better be a ball.
that solo singer what is
I
it
can't find my damn glasses, so I can't see anything. Benny, bring it here. I lost my glasses. You know what sucks about losing your glasses is you can't find them because you can't find your glasses.
My glasses. I can't find my glasses.
I am totally blind. I can't see shit.
Um or that one solo singer, Tamina. I really like her too. Have you ever heard of her?
No. However, I watched that one show, The Trunk. Have you watched that yet? That K-drama? It was good. I advise watching that. What the fuck did I do with my
Is
glasses?
it on
Oh, they're
Netflix?
all. Yes. It just came on Netflix and it is dubbed. Okay, you have a you
So
can have a
I
ball.
saw on Macari that somebody was selling this for $75.
What is that? Oh, Hannah's little thing. Probably
Yeah,
because it's probably pretty rare.
not really. But somebody was just like, not them selling it for $15. Like, not it originally priced at $15 and they're selling it for 75. Like, that
Wow.
is ridiculous. I am
Somebody
like
trying
this
to pay off
close
their.
to giving in to buying that 2020 cassette tape, and I'm just like,
Did you find one?
yeah, not an unsealed one like the other one was, but still found one. This
Mine's
one I
not
think
unsealed. I couldn't believe I found a top CD
I know,
or a
like what the
cassette.
fuck, bro?
Hey, that
See,
was just
and
luck of
they
the
have.
draw, man. And I did not have the money to buy that, but I was not letting that bitch go either.
Oh, look here, I found the cassette tape, the top cassette tape. It's
I can't
for
see it.
let me let me
I
right
probably
there.
paid more for mine than you did for yours.
How much did you
I
pay?
don't know who was battling against me, but I was fucking
See,
pissed. You already have it, or is that the one I sent
no, I
you?
didn't. No, that I don't have. I don't
How
have
much are
it.
they selling it for
For $57 plus the $23 in fees because it's
in
right there.
Japan?
Yeah, it's the Beano's one. So overall $90.
Have you looked at it? Looked for it on Japan Mercari, so you don't have to pay that extra shipping.
I did not. I'd have to look. But they have the Skiz 2020 for $100 and
The
like
cassette?
$6 for shipping. Yeah, that's ridiculous. $5
It's
for
rare.
shipping and $14 for fees.
Hmm.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
That's the fees I was talking about on Macari.
Yeah, but like people can be considerate. I finally sold that fan club kit that I had, the not the fan club kit, the season's greetings, the one I had gotten,
For 17.
the roommates.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I finally sold that for like
Did you see
$16.
how much those PCs are going for? Like 60 to $70 up each.
I
Don't
and
know.
people are actually buying it.
Yep.
People are actually buying it.
Yep.
Yeah, if I knew that.
I
Let
know,
me go
right?
find mine. Hold on.
Like I was gonna bid on some season greetings and stuff because that one guy had a lot of them up for auction, but none of them had the PCs, and I'm like, never mind, because I have enough of these already without PCs. I don't need more without PCs. Because people are not buying it just to be a collector. They are only buying it because of the PCs, and there's no PCs in it. So I did finally sell one of my Japanese fan club kits.
See,
I think I
though,
bought it.
I'm damn.
What?
Somebody's selling their roommates season greetings for like $888.
Is it complete with PCs?
Yeah. But no, this is says my sister gave me her water damaged season greetings and only a handful of things survived. I would rather try to find them a home than throw them away. Will ship and holographic sleeve with the top loader for the fake Polaroids. Feel free to DM for solo bundles. Man, that is
These
always.
flies need to fucking die.
But right now, those who are buying my stuff now, I'm kind of like accepting any offers just to get my the reviews up in the sales completed.
Yeah.
I'm good,
I think-
Ashley. How are you doing,
I-
girl?
I think I have another box coming in tomorrow. Yeah. So I'll get your and Aaliyah's stuff packed up and get it sent out
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Oh, I didn't even get to see it.
Oh, yeah,
I
that's
saw
right,
that you
huh?
yeah, I saw that you were video calling, but I was like driving at the time, so I couldn't
Yeah,
see
that's fine. Oh, I'm good. Thanks, Ashley. Yeah, they're super cute. But those little plushies that we paid $20 for are now going for $50 on Macari Japan. So I'm like, y'all suck. Because I wanted to get at least one more so that they could hold hands, but I'm not paying that.
I bought all of them, right? That they're holding hands.
Yeah, you bought
Yeah.
all of them, and then you bought the mood
Mood
lamp,
How did that look?
which
Like what kind of
it's
house size?
super cute. It's good size.
Ah,
It's really
dang,
good
yeah.
size. I thought it
I'm
was going to
glad.
be like a little night light.
I thought so
No,
too.
no, it's good size.
Oh, dang, that's good.
Yeah,
What you
it's
been up
super
to,
cute.
girl? What you been up to? How's the stay life? Did you manage to get some tickets? Are you going to one of their concerts? I
Yeah,
feel
I
like
have.
it's unfair that they allowed scalpers onto the site. I feel like they should max out
Tap out the
amount,
resells.
yeah, cap out the resells. So basically you're not allowed to resell the tickets more than 10% of the what you bought it for. I feel like
Right.
that's pretty fair.
And it would stop all the scalping because they can't pay their student loans off with one ticket.
Yeah, exactly. First of all, who's stupid enough to buy a seat for $9,000?
Someone who's desperate and has more money than sense.
I haven't met any states like that yet.
Yeah. If I
Like
do, they will be my bestest friend.
I know, right? I said, what's your name again?
Mhm.
They're the ones that would buy like $3,000 worth of albums. You know, we're talking a bunch of shit and we're just like, we gotta pay like $3,000 for albums to even get into raffles. But how are we for sure that these people are buying that many albums? Like, what if like everybody's too scared that they have to spend that much to buy albums, that the ones who are actually buying the albums don't have to spend too much and are getting these raffles because everybody else is too scared to put in for it?
I know that delivered courier that I use will help you get the lottery for fan calls and stuff like that. I don't know how all that works, but
You know, I'm surprised
I
Tim
I know
hasn't
I know
managed to
one
get
thing.
one.
If I ever win a fan call, I'm not going to be a dipshit like some of them I've seen.
No, in fact, I probably will be too shocked at the fact that I got it and that they're in front of me talking directly to me that I
I
don't
am
even
going
know
to
if I'll be able to
be
speak.
so excited to tell them how much they have literally saved my life and how much happiness they provide me on the daily. You know, some people in my household still don't get it and still give me shit about spending so much money on these kids. And I just sit over there and I'm thinking, yeah, well, I just paid $1,000 for your goddamn speeding ticket. How much joy did that bring? Because it didn't bring me jack shit. In fact, it
Exactly.
put me behind on a lot of shit. Because I was like, well, I can either buy groceries or I can pay on this ticket. So which one do you think I had to do? I had like a very short amount of time to pay that $1,000 in, like 2 months. So it was literally
$1,000 for a
taking five.
speeding ticket though? Damn, how
Well,
fast
because
is it going?
we had to hire a lawyer, and the
Mm.
lawyer itself was $500, and then the ticket itself was like $428 after she went to court and got it down to where it wouldn't go on his license. And it was like, God, we got an itemized thing from the state, and it was like everybody and their dog got a piece of that $423 fucking dollars.
Ridiculous.
But there was no payment plans offered. It was like, you have to pay this by December the 8th, and you have to send it certified mail with a certified a cashier's check. So it's not like
Yeah.
you can put it on your credit card. So yeah.
And here I am just giving up my daughter's winter clothes to buy to support
Hey,
churches.
I'm paying you $50 a week for my thing.
Oh yeah, I know.
I was like, I looked at the cost of it, like, shit, I'm gonna have to pay like $200 a month just to get it paid off before we go anywhere.
And here I am giving you your payment plan. You're welcome.
Yes, thank you very much. I couldn't have done it otherwise.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. Like the
Well, it is to
credit,
me.
the PayPal credit gives me a payment plan too. Like I technically don't
See,
have to pay it.
in Missouri, we are not allowed to use PayPal credit.
Why?
I mean, like you can use the credit card if you have a PayPal credit card through them, but like the pay in four or whatever it is, they won't let you do that here.
I did my ticket and pay in four because it was it was only $400.
Yeah,
But the other one I did PayPal credit.
yeah,
That would let me pay it off in 12 months.
yeah. I don't know. In the state of Missouri, it doesn't allow it, which makes no sense to me. I'm like, you do know we're a bunch of fucking little hillbillies. I mean, like, even on if we go buy a car, we have to, we can't have our tax title and license added into our loan. You have to pay that like within 30 days in order to get your tax. And now they're changing the law that you have to pay it up front at the car dealership. I'm like, I don't go buy a car just to buy a fucking car. Like if I go buy a car, it's because mine's about to like be repoed or it's breaking down. I'm not going to have $2,000 to hand to you on top of a down payment to pay for tax
Yeah.
title and license. It's like y'all are so fucking stupid. You think people don't pay for their license now? They're just going to quit buying cars altogether. You're like literally destroying that part of the economy. We will go to Texas and buy our car before we buy another one here with that law. It's not going to
I
happen.
still haven't got my registration, and my tax expired back in 23.
Girl, you better get that before you go to Dallas again this summer because you know they're going to be looking for that shit.
Are they really?
Yeah, with the baseball games and the concerts and stuff coming into Dallas, yeah, they're gonna be eagle-eyed for that shit.
Yeah, because they didn't look for it when I
And
went to
it
Dallas
always
for
and
a
it always
concert.
isn't it like $60 or something?
$80.
It's still cheaper than mine, I'll trade you. Because
Yeah,
we have
but
to pay
like
we pay personal property
scratches.
tax here. I know, right? We pay personal property tax here. So before the end of the year, I have to pay 600 something dollars. And that's not the house. That's just on the car. And then before I can get my driver's license renewed, before we can get our car registration renewed, I never pay it until like the last second. So I pay all of the penalties and fines and stuff because it's just the principle of the fucking thing. It's like, whatever. That is one thing I absolutely hate here is the personal property tax shit.
Damn. I can't wait for my tax refund. Like, so excited.
Yeah. No, it costs us more to file those fucking taxes than we get back.
Oh, shut the remote.
I just need to not lose our W-2s this year because it seems like every year I lose at least one, if not both of our W-2s.
I feel like this tax refund is going to be a lot better because I'm donating to 2 charities.
But if you don't itemize, it's not going to matter. And I guarantee you the head of household you get is going to be far more than what you itemize out.
Yeah, I go for so I normally put head of household because hello, I'm head of household over here. I get the child credit and I also get the charity credits too because my job, I pay through charity through my job, so it pops up on my
Okay.
W2. It pops up on my
Not
W2.
only that, you don't pay as much in taxes either.
Mm-mm. And then the second charity I pay myself through what is it called? I forgot what it's called, but I give like $40 a month for them.
Cool.
Yeah, so it's not bad, but it's cute. But then it also helps on the refund. So
Yeah. No, we don't get any goodness like that.
you
We have to pay
also get
we pay a state tax and a federal tax. So
you don't get money back from the state tax?
Nope.
Damn, that sucks.
At least we're not having to pay in now. One year we had to pay in. What really made me mad is when he was started with this company because it's in Illinois. Their taxes are fucking insane. It's ridiculous. We paid because they wouldn't switch us to Missouri. We paid over $12,000 into the state of Illinois, even though we don't live there. And they kept all of it. And then we had to pay Missouri their tax because we live here. I was like, yeah. They literally kept $12,000 of our money.
What would you think would be easier to wax or to do laser hair removal on my legs?
You asking me?
Yeah.
I don't do either. I don't know. Well, laser hair, you have to keep going, but eventually it will quit growing altogether. Where
It's the same
waxing
thing with
is,
waxing.
yeah.
Because
But
your hair gets thinner each time.
yeah.
The only difference is laser hair removal is a quicker process.
Well, I guess it just depends on how much money you want to spend and how fast you want it done.
But I mean, not technically, because when you do laser hair removal, you get it done and you have to wait 2 months for the next session and another 2 months for the next session. Like, so I don't think so. With the waxing, you could just do it every single time it grows back.
Yeah.
So
Once it gets to
maybe,
a certain point.
yeah,
A lot
I
of
think,
water.
and but it just takes forever to wax, you know? Like,
No, I don't because I've never waxed.
I don't wax because it takes forever. I get bored halfway through and I'm just like, I don't want to do it no more. And then my mom was just like, "Oh, let me wax your legs." I'm like, "Okay, cool." And she'll get bored halfway through too, and she'll be like, "Okay, I'm over it."
Damn, I wish there was a video with Jen and Felix waxing. Oh my
Oh, I
God. I would
know.
piss. I would
You're trying
literally
to
have
tell
to
me
watch.
that they don't?
I literally would have to sit on the toilet to watch that because I would be peeing so much that I wouldn't be able to get off.
Okay, but you're trying to tell me that they don't though? Like, I'm sure one of those boys have a recording somewhere because I'm sure like one of them is just like like I think Han said he was like there at that point, right? So wouldn't he have recorded it? One of
No.
them. You're trying to tell me
Now,
those boys were by themselves.
I can see IN recording that. I would love to have IN's phone or even Lee knows, but I don't think they were there at that time. So,
That time. That doesn't mean that's the only time they did it.
oh, I know, but oh my God, that was
Oh,
hilarious.
that reminds me. Look what I got.
What did you get? Oh, oh, is that my 10? My popcorn?
Yes. Yes. I was just like, damn, that's a little less reaction
Yeah.
than I hoped for.
Oh no, I can't see. I have to like be right up on the computer to see.
I was like,
Yeah.
man, let's do this again. Hold on.
I think my Beetlejuice one is supposed to be in any time.
Which is weird that that one came in like straight off the bat, and this one took like months. Like, fuck.
No, I haven't gotten it yet. Like I could have swore I've got an email saying it was shipping, but it hasn't made it.
See,
So
this one didn't even tell me nothing. You know how I knew? I got it. There was like a text that was just like, "Oh, your item's on its way," and I'm just like, "What item?"
I know. It's like I didn't order it like 7 months ago or something.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm just like, what item are they talking about? Like, I hate when they do that shit. Like, they always just randomly text me. And the only reason why I even get a text is because I'm signed up for the UPS or the FedEx
Yeah,
notifications. And so that's
yeah,
the only reason why I
same.
even get notifications about it because like the FedEx is just like, oh, you have an item coming in. Like, interesting. You want to give me more details on that?
I know, right? You
Like,
click on the
let me know.
tracking and it gives you no information other than where it's
No,
been. It's
why?
like,
Like, why?
where the fuck did it come from? What is it? What company is this with? I don't understand.
You know what? Speaking of, I'm supposed to have something that's supposed to come in from Amazon. Like, what the fuck did it say that? Because they said it was coming in yesterday.
Get this. what was it? What was I missing? Because I had bought a shirt for Haven for after her surgery, and it was supposed to be in one Saturday. It never came in. They're like, oh, sorry, it's late, blah, blah, blah. So I go to the post office and I'm like, yo, this says that it was here. And that's the last thing we got of it. She said, well, that particular Saturday, we had 300 packages disappear. Like somebody scanned them in and then they
I
just
took them.
I'm like, I live in a town of 3,000 people, and you're telling me 300 of our packages disappeared all in one day? That's huge.
And
Like,
yeah,
that's
like
literally a big portion of our town that didn't
like are
get
you
their
not gonna
package. In
do
fact,
something about that?
and they were saying something on the town chat about it. I'm like, oh yeah, I asked the post office about that because they lost one of my packages too, and they said they lost over 300 packages that one day, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ. So somebody was in the know, somebody stole them, and I hope they enjoy my dog's surgery shirt. You
Dog
dipshits.
surgery chick. Yeah, that's ridiculous. That honestly ridiculous.
So now I got to come up with a tattoo.
Oh, on to get.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me look it up. And I don't want to get something that everybody keeps getting, you know?
I think we should get something written in Korean.
Okay, but we got to be
Like,
careful with that.
I know, but something like stay forever or something like that in Korean. I do want to get their hot design as a tattoo.
Um, let's see. Or we could pick a song lyric that we really like.
Or we could have an explosion with stay in the middle of it written in Korean. You know, like for Chick Chick Boom, the explosion.
But what's stay in Korean?
I don't know. I'd have to Google translate that shit.
No, you never want to Google translate something you're gonna get written on your body, ma'am. Everybody always says that.
Well, I don't have any Korean friends to ask. The only Asians I know are Vietnamese. And they do my pedicures, which I really need to get. I think I'm going to get that for my husband for Christmas because we haven't had a pedicure in so long. Get him an eye exam and some new glasses and a pedicure. Merry Christmas, baby.
Oh, there
I
was a
haven't told him
picture
I'm
that
going to
popped up.
Washington, D.C. either. I guess I'll find out when that time comes.
No? Would he even notice?
Not unless he looked at like the Life 360 or something. Then he
It
might.
doesn't pop up notifications like, oh, so and so's not home anymore.
Nah. I really don't care because I wanted him to go to Chicago with me and he wouldn't. So the fact I'm going to Washington, D.C. with two of my girlfriends, he should keep his mouth shut. Should have went to
Yeah.
Chicago.
There's a quote that says, like, mate, stop procrastinating.
I know, right?
Mhm. Mhm, mhm, mhm.
Where did I get this pink? I think I mixed it. Damn it. I hate it when I do that. I mix paint, but then it dries and I can't get it to match.
Oh, yeah, I get that. I get that.
Story of my life. I like this pink, but it's all runny. Can you use this or not? Ah, that is not gonna work.
I don't know. It's kind of hard to like try to decide. Let's see. You know that little figurine that people always use to say it's day? Maybe we get that drawn.
Like Lee knows little thing or
Um,
Chandoodle,
the little
Chandra,
doodle. I don't know. I don't remember what it looked like. What did this look like?
Chan's little drawing.
Of stay?
Mm-mm.
No, not that one. Because we're trying to get something that represents all the members, right? And by doing that one, it's
Yeah.
just showing
No, it's
just
just
something.
Chan.
And let me look it up so I can show you what I mean. Unless we do the you make Stray Kids stay in Korean.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this one. And then let's see.
I
hate when
can't see that. I don't know. That's an awful big tattoo, though. I don't know where you'd put it.
Yeah, but it's cute.
Yeah. I saw one today that was super cute, and they did like a generate, but it wasn't like fully detailed. It was like a sewing, so it had like little sewing stitches for the outline, and then it had stay. Oh, it's so cute. But once again, that would be for one member.
Yeah.
Oh, now my ears are ringing.
Oh, someone's talking crap.
Probably. My Grinch has
What?
been going off a lot at the most odd times, like when I'm in the bathtub at 2 a.m. or some shit like that.
That's weird. Where is it? Like that was so cute. People are so creative with their fan projects, and I'm just
I
thinking like
know.
we gotta one up them because if ours is lame, I'm gonna be mad.
Well, we're not in charge of it,
Like
so
at this point, our goals is just to see if we can make Stray Kids cry.
I know, right? When Channy breaks down, when the audience is singing Stray Kids, it gets me every time. Did you see Hyunjin's shirt he wore? I don't know if it's day 1 or day 2 in Osaka. It said something on the back. It was misprinted, but it said something like, to remember back 8 years ago, where you wanted to be is where you are today, or something like that. And I was like, wow.
This is the one I was talking about. Hold on. Ah, shit.
Can you just messenger it?
Oh yeah, right. Why didn't I think of that?
Oh, these little peoples, they're so
Yeah,
cute.
right? That's
You
what
know
I'm
that
saying.
that one that does the animation, she's a tattoo artist.
Is she really?
Yeah,
Maybe we can ask her to do something.
maybe. These are so cute, these little chippy twins. Yeah.
Speak to Jason, please. The man's father is an unparalleled.
Let me see. This TikTok. Damn, I got no views on my thing today. I only got 192.
So
Yeah.
I really gotta start making edits again, but I've just been so busy and tired.
Yeah, I know. It's
mentally.
exhausting. I do
It
it
really
every
is.
day, and there are days I just want to take a break and I can't.
I appreciate all you do because I understand it is very exhausting and I don't know how you keep up with it.
Sometimes I wonder myself. I don't want to add home
Ah, look,
AC.
hold on, let me take a picture and show it.
There she is, KC Stray Kids. Her little stay is super, super cute. Let me send this. Her little stay is super cute.
Oh yeah. That's the one I'm talking about.
Her little stay.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. That would be cute to get.
Yeah, I would love that. Even her little skazoos are just adorable. Let's see.
Oh yeah. I love that. Yeah, I would love to get that.
The little stay guy.
Yeah. And then we could get him with like his hands up like that and that with Stray Kids
Like
above
a
it.
like a heart.
Yeah, with Stray Kids in the middle or something.
Yeah,
Like the stay would be on the chest, like it shows on there, and then the heart with the Stray Kids in the middle. That'd look cute.
that'd be cute. I mean, I could always message her.
To draw something like that
Yeah, to see how much she would charge.
for the design. I mean, it would be something unique to get it uniquely drawn.
Yeah. I know that she's drawn tattoos for other people.
Asked me to microwave. So I broke her stuff. Oh, I did. All I did
You wouldn't even have to. It's a pretty good little picture of it. You wouldn't even have to put like Stray Kids. You just have to put like SKZ or something in the heart, because its arms
Yeah.
are not very long.
That's what I was talking about.
I love this little guy. Yeah.
But it doesn't even like he doesn't even have to do the heart with his hands. He could just go like this, and then the
Uh-huh.
heart can be shaped like
Like the big hug, like pick me up, big hug, or some shit like that.
yeah. Even with the tiny light stick in his hand while he does it. Or
Oh, that would be cute.
use the tiny light stick as like a little wand, and he holds it up
Yeah.
and it creates a heart with the oh,
With the
that would look
light.
so cute. Yeah.
Oh,
Ah!
you need to start like trying to draw that up so we can give somebody an idea so they can do it better.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll do that. That would be so cute. Oh, okay, I'll do that and I'll send it in the chat so you can say.
Kim is really good about using like Adobe Photoshop and shit like that, or Illustrator. I took a class on it, didn't get much out of it. That's just not my thing. I don't even like to like go in and edit photographs.
Girl, I didn't get I see the video which y'all were talking about earlier, where it says Sam stopping on the way home one night after seeing the most delectable white strawberry cake at a popular bakery. He's so excited to eat it. Sam seeing someone eating that very same cake on a live as he screams in the comments. Sam getting the notice that Sungwa is on live doing a peaceful Lego build with Anthony. Now is his chance to strike. Him coming in and starting World War III by putting a Lego piece in his mouth as revenge. Hair pulling and wrestling ensue. He
Yeah.
crashes out and Sam receives an apology after stealing his chair and making someone sit in his lap. I have to see that. Hold on.
It's pretty funny.
He's like never like freaking out saying the Lego
Oh
piece.
yeah, but the noise that comes out of his mouth is freaking hilarious.
That is hilarious.
I know the noise he makes is just
Oh,
Darn you.
but I mean, he deserved it.
oh yeah, he totally deserved it.
Like he has nobody to blame. But
So
then
many of
Kitty,
these groups are so sibling coded. It is so funny.
oh, he's trying to make it better. Say he only ate half of it and save the other half for San. First of all, if I'm getting something, I want the whole damn thing. Okay, I don't want
Right?
half of it. I want half of it. What's wrong with you?
And truthfully, if he had asked, he might have just given him some.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit. Punk, punk. So, no.
I have heard that Atiz's concerts are like a Magic Mike show.
Oh, I heard that too. First of all, can we get the same?
Well, I'm not spending money on any other K-pop artists until I see the boys. So there's that.
No, I just I just keep thinking in my mind that if I spend money to see another K-pop artist, then how would I have enough money to spend on my boys? You know, like I'm sorry,
Yeah.
but they will always come first. Now
And the
I'll do
K-pop
it.
tickets for any group is getting outrageous anymore.
Oh,
So
definitely.
it's like a
Now
fight.
I'll do it for the earlier ones. Like One Verse hasn't even debuted yet. So you know for a fact since they haven't even debuted yet, once they debut, their tickets probably ain't gonna be that expensive over here, you know?
Yeah, like Big Ocean and them.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like maybe when they're in the earlier stages, then maybe I'll go see them in concert.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna be spending as much as I would on my boys because my boys need
Mm-mm.
the money. Like I'm their sugar mama, not anybody else's.
Right?
Like let's be real here. I love all the groups that I like. I'll support them when the boys. I'll stream their music when my boys don't need to be streamed. I'll like I'll send out a shout out, say, "Yay, go for it, woohoo!" But that's as far as I'll go, you know, because
Yeah. I don't
they're
spend
my one
money
and
on other
only.
groups.
Even I love Hana, but the most I got from her stuff is just the t-shirts I got from the venue
With all
and
of her
the
side shit already out by the time you got there.
girl. I was so mad because um when I got there exactly 5 o'clock, there was a whole ass line already. And I was just like, no. And then the
Didn't they tell y'all
VIP,
you couldn't even park until 5?
yeah. So I was confused. Like these apparently there's valet and they would park your car. You just gotta pay an extra fee. And I'm just like, shit, if I knew that I would have done the valet.
Right?
I should have gotten earlier. I should have left like I should have left at noon and got there at 3. That's what it looked like. Some of them started like standing there for. But I had my daughter with me, and you know she wasn't about to stand out there that long for me. She's a noob,
Mm-mm.
can't handle.
Well, she's 7.
Oh, oh, what a week? No, I ain't raising a week. Okay, she needs to get on the ball now. Okay,
I know, right?
how's she gonna survive when she gets older? You're trying to tell me this girl's not gonna follow my line of steps and getting into K-pop? Like she goner. She's a goner. Okay,
Oh,
so
she's already into
I'm trying to
Jackson
prepare for.
Wang, so
Oh,
she's been lost
definitely,
a long time.
exactly. Like
So
she's
are
a
you gonna
goner
try to
already.
take her to a GOT7 concert?
Yes, you know I'm gonna have to because this girl's in love with Jackson Wang. Like you
I
trying to
mean, I
tell
can't blame her. It's good taste.
Oh, definitely. Like,
I
man,
feel bad for anybody that tries to date her, but she's gonna have
at this,
extremely high standards
oh, definitely. Because
between Daddy Chan and Jackson.
Jackson, oh yeah, I know, right? The whole reason why I'm not even attempting to go for Jackson Wang is because of that. She's definitely gonna be the one I'm gonna have to look out for the whole time if I ever get together with Jackson Wang. It's like, let me find
Yeah.
out. I'm sure it won't happen because Jackson Wang is a loyal motherfucker. He's loyal as heck. But
Yeah.
Amethyst would definitely try. She'd try her
I
hardest.
feel so bad for him. I really wish that, I mean, I just want to be his friend. I just want to be that person that he calls just to talk to or rage, with or, whatever. But it won't ever happen. I'm not in to try to get in his pants or anything.
Who, Jackson Wang or
hmm
Lena? Oh, I'm gonna try to get into all their pants.
Yeah.
Just
No,
kidding. Just kidding.
truthfully, sex just takes too much energy and I don't have it anymore.
I have plenty of it. I have
Well,
plenty
I
of it.
know, but you're in your 20s.
I said, I'm just kidding though. You're my one and only hubby, so if you ever watch this, I'm just joking. Just joking.
Yeah. Just too much energy to even think about.
Oh, I have all the energy. I have all the energy. Okay, I
Well,
need to
when
do
I
some
was
stretches
20, I did too.
beforehand. I said I need to do some stretches beforehand because it's getting to that point, but I got the
Yeah.
energy for it. I got all the energy and nowhere to put it. Okay, your girl's been celibate for about 4 years now. Okay, it's not fair.
Well, you have a 7-year-old sleeping in your bed, so that kind of makes
I
anybody celibate.
know. She's keeping me humble. She's keeping me celibate.
Yeah, three
Who needs
dogs
a
do that for
celibate?
me too.
Who needs a celibate belt when I have her? I love her to death, but she's killing my vibe. Killing my vibe. My older sister
Non-existent
was
sex
just
life.
yeah, I know. In fact, my older sister was telling me that shit earlier. She was like griping on me because she was just like, if you want to go out, I can watch it for you. Like, it's not that big a deal. And I was like, I understand that you can watch it for me, but you have to also understand that I don't really trust anybody outside my mother to watch my daughter.
hmm
Like, what do you want from me? Like, you
On the
say that
plus on the
watch.
on the plus side, if you ever do hook up with Chan, you can tell him you're a virgin. It'll
I
feel the
mean,
same.
by the time it happens, every 8 years your body regenerates itself. Okay, so give it 4 more years, and by that point, I am a virgin again. Okay, there's cobwebs down there for me.
Yeah, don't even talk to me about it.
And you know what though? Because your girl's inner hoe tries to come out every once in a while, and I'm just like, no, resist, because you need to keep yourself good for your boy, for your man, because you don't
You
want to
got
go
to be
into it.
loyal. You got to be loyal.
I know, and it's so hard. It's so hard, but I've been doing it for a few years now, and you know what? Man's need to hurry up. Okay, he needs to hurry up because I'm doing it for him. Okay, I need him to my face tell me that it's never gonna happen for me to be able to finally
Move
unleash.
on.
Yeah, to let the leash go. Okay, I need to be
Yeah.
able. I need him to tell me straight to my face.
Then Claudia will start living her best corn life. Freak on a leash.
Yep. I said, give me the green light, my boy. Give me the green light. But right now
Take
I'm
your
getting the
hand.
red light.
Take your
I'm
head.
getting the red
Take
light.
your take take your handcuffs and go play somewhere else.
Yeah, right. I
Go
would be
go
too
go
scared
get
to
connected.
I'll be too scared to ask him though, because then if he does reject me, I would be like, my confidence is shattered right now. I need to recuperate. uh, and then move on to the next member. Because your girl got to try with each member before she moves on to somebody else.
Mhm.
I can't just stop at the one. If he rejects me, that's it for me. Like, I need to go to the next. Like, come on, Lino,
I
Changdon. I
really
prefer them all.
do think Lino is
Place the
not into
lesbians. Yeah,
females.
yeah, I know.
Which is kind of sad because I think he needs to procreate his beauty.
There's ways to do that.
No, I know, but I'm just saying. Same thing with Hyunjin. I don't know about Hyunjin.
He's definitely, oh my gosh, I know. He's definitely like one for the book. Same with Felix. Like them, like was all three of them.
I'm
Like
not. I'm
Felix,
not sure about either one of them.
the thing
I
about Felix
kind of
is,
feel like maybe they swing both ways.
yeah, Felix is feels like a femme guy. Like
A
he,
bottom.
yeah. So like in any relationship he gets, female or male, he's definitely at the bottom.
He's just very subservient.
Oh, definitely. He'll fold if you just give him a compliment.
I know.
Like he good. He good.
He's just so sweet. I really do think that this is his like first go round. Just
Like,
the way he imitates things, like a monkey see, monkey do type thing.
oh, I know, with the whole thing with Channy, that was so cute. Like that was adorable.
And is it sad that I'm jealous of the chick who or whoever got Hyunjin when he was drunk that one time?
Oh my gosh, let me tell you, like the jealousy I feel, like let me let me take that let me take that chance. Like the thing about it is that I've never seen such a group that is so like mysterious.
Beautiful.
No,
Like,
mysterious.
oh
Like
yeah, that too.
for one, like when they're out of the country, sure, people's caught them at like the hotels or the diners or whatever. But in Korea, I rarely ever see anything of them being out in the open.
Yeah.
Like Mans be taking pictures like he's walking around, but I've never seen any other than when he takes his pictures himself. Like, is it that people just don't care or pay attention, or
Yeah, possibly. Um, yeah, I've seen a couple, but not a whole lot of them, and most of them were like from a distance, so it kind of felt stalkerishy. But
but those are outside of the country.
no, they were in Korea.
Were they really? I could have sworn they were outside of Korea.
Like, Hyunjin was on his phone one time walking, like he went in someplace to eat and was outside waiting at the crosswalk and was on his phone like the entire time. And I'm like, dude, you're gonna get fucking ran over.
All I
They were
know
good.
is, does anybody even know where they live? Not that I like want to find out, but I'm just curious. I'm
Oh, I'm sure
curious,
their shit has been sold.
but I haven't seen anything about it. I haven't seen anybody talk about like being camped out in front of the homes, like
Uh-uh.
Jungkook, you know?
Yeah.
And
No,
so that's what
I
I'm
haven't
like,
seen anything like that.
and that's what I'm just curious about. I'm just like, how are these boys managing to just live, you know? Like they're they're famous, but they live like they aren't in Korea.
Hmm.
And it's funny, the only time you ever see them
The
really get
only thing I can
bombarded is
think
at the
of
airport.
is if like it's so normal in Korea to just be around K-pop idols and actors that it's not that big of a deal to them. You
Because
know what I
it's
mean?
overrun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess, but I just think it's weird because here in America, if you pass by celebrity, it's just like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
and you don't even need to be a fan of theirs. It's just the fact that they're there. I have a friend whose daughter is the chef for John Legend.
Really.
Yeah, I thought that was cool information to find out. But still, like, I'm just like,
It would be even cooler if I actually liked them. So
yeah.
much about these celebrities are coming out that, I mean, shit, I knew about it years ago, but everybody thought I was a conspiracy theorist. So all this P. Diddy stuff and stuff that's coming out, I'm like,
Okay,
yeah,
first of all,
I already knew about all that shit.
the fact that nobody clocked that from a mile away is ridiculous.
You know that one chick like was blowing the whistle years ago and nobody would listen to her. And now they're finding out because the FBI raided his house that everything she said is true. Like he has tunnels under his house that links to other houses in that area. And they have rooms, locked rooms where they keep these kids. And they literally hold auctions, like slave auctions for these babies. It's disgusting. It's literally just another line of Epstein. Because they even said that P. Diddy is not the big man on the totem pole. And if that doesn't say everything you need to know, I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, his is bad. But if he's not even like the big fish, holy shit.
Oh my god.
I mean, I knew it was bad. Because they've been talking about these tunnels around these houses in Hollywood and shit for years. Disneyland.
Disney. I know. I was gonna say that too. Like in the bathrooms. Like this woman, she was talking about that she let her daughter go to the bathroom. Like, first of all, who lets a 4-year-old go to the bathroom by themselves? Like, be for real.
The only way I can see that is if you have other kids with you and you can't take them all in the bathroom at the same time. You know what I mean?
I take them all in the bathroom. Like, I don't trust Disneyland. I don't trust Disney World. I would keep them on tight leashes. I have handcuffs for Amethyst.
Yeah, well, the world is getting so bad that, I mean, you can't even let your kids go outside in the front yard and play anymore.
Oh yeah, I know, seriously. Like, it's ridiculous how bad it's getting. But and then I heard that she was just like, oh, she's taking a hot second. So she goes in to check on her and she sees like the tunnel closing and her daughter like getting taken by this man. And like nobody came in, like couldn't find the tunnel. They didn't know what she was talking about. And so to this day she doesn't even know where her daughter went. And I'm just like, that's crazy. I literally would like try to break that floor down,
I know, right?
like destroy it, take a sledgehammer.
I would be breaking something to get to my kid.
Yeah, I would. First of all, they have to have like, how would they have opened it? Could it be that it's the opening? You can't open it
They
unless
probably
they're inside
have
the tunnel.
yeah, probably a one-way opening. They probably have cameras in the bathroom to check,
Like
and when they get it
clock.
right, yeah, they come in and get it. And I don't know, this world is totally back asswards anymore. I'm so glad I don't have kids. I mean, I'm not ever gonna have grandkids, so it's like whatever.
No, why?
Well, my daughter hates kids. She
Okay.
was the oldest girl on both sides. Well, she was the only girl on both sides for a long time, so she always got stuck babysitting the younger ones. So, yeah, she's pretty much out of that. She's like, nope, I'm good, thanks. And then my son can't find a woman that's worth the grain of salt. So,
Well,
he wants kids. He loves kids. He adores kids, but
that's sad. Maybe at this point he should just either go adopt or get surgery.
he drives a truck. It wouldn't even like he wouldn't even be able to
He
do
wouldn't
that.
be
He
able
would
to.
have to leave it with me all the time, and that's just not.
Damn. That sucks.
However, I told my husband when all that flooding in Kentucky and stuff was going on, you know how many kids were left orphans there? I said I would foster some of those kids. Thing is, our state don't pay shit. They pay like $300 a month for you keeping kids. I'm like, you can't even fucking feed them for that.
I think my mom was
Like,
getting 400.
ugh.
Yeah, it's really not a lot.
I know there was one time when we were having that huge problem of unaccompanied minors coming across the border. That in itself pisses me the fuck off, but they were literally making these foster homes take in like 25, 26 of these kids. I'm like, where are you supposed to just stack them on top of each other? Where are they all supposed to
I
fucking
know,
sleep?
seriously.
Like
you think
even
those
in my
homes-
house, as big as it is, it would be super fucking tight.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's ridiculous.
I was like, there is no way I would be a foster parent right now at this point in time. Not because I don't want the kids, it's because they're forcing so many. I mean, there's just no way. Like, you wouldn't even be able to keep enough food in the house. You would have to go grocery shopping every single day. That's just insane to me. I'm like,
25 kids. Yeah. Like that. Damn. All right, I'm getting tired.
yeah, I gotta go to bed.
Back out.
I gotta work tomorrow. I've never subbed for this teacher, so there's no telling what I'm gonna get into.
Same. I'm tired. I gotta get up in the morning to go to work early to go get the kids.
Yeah, you go to bed. You go way earlier than I do. All righty, girlfriend. We will talk to you later. Bye.
I'll try to get the drawing tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.